this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
How's everyone?
All right. Well, it's a war zone outside. My God.
Good morning.
Between Def Leppard and Justin Bieber, you can't get around Midtown.
Covers,
Bieber here too?
runs the gamut of age, doesn't it?
Oh, boy. Def Leppard, excuse me.
There's kids, mothers, and daughters in fucking spandex leather and a leopard skin.
There's a lot of people out there for them?
Well, let me tell you the difference, because I kind of looked at the situation. Justin Bieber, you can maybe get within a quarter mile of him right now. No joke.
Yeah.
There are kids still showing up that won't even come close to even seeing the block he's on.
Yeah, they're going to be all crying. I almost mowed down like fucking 10 of them on the way in today.
So we got that going on, which is maybe, what, 2 blocks away?
Yeah.
2 long blocks, 2 city blocks away. So it's a zoo out there. And then competing with that is Def Leppard, going to be on Fox. And I walked right up to the stage to check out the sound check. Yeah. Literally walked up to the stage. I said, you know what, I'm going to check this out. And they were playing some song that sounded very Def Leppard-y, but I didn't recognize it, so I'm going to myself, oh boy, they're going to try out a new song, are they now?
It's one of our new songs.
How about you just Pour Some Sugar on Me and call it a fucking morning?
Exactly.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So that's what's going on outside.
Is it a we're back and better than ever type song?
You know what? It kind of sounded like that.
Oh, God.
It was definitely the Def Leppard
Was
sound.
it chanting? We're back better ever.
It was just there.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm waiting for the hook, like maybe they're reworking Rocket or Photograph or...
Yes, one of their biggies.
And man, it never got to anything I recognized.
Boy. Boy.
So Def Leppard right outside our building and Justin Bieber 2 blocks away. And Justin Bieber was in this facility last night.
Oh, was he? What, was he sneaking around? What the fuck was he doing in last night? What time?
Oh, no one knew about it because it was a top secret mission. I'm finding out.
Oh.
I don't know.
He was in about 4 o'clock, and yeah, it was very...
Wait, were you here?
No, I knew it was happening, though.
When did you know?
I found out around 1:30.
So why wouldn't you stick around to see the Biebs?
The fuck do I care about the Biebs?
I
the
thought
biggest-
you'd sign your arm and you tat it up.
You know what?
That would be a great one.
I don't give a fuck about the Biebs musically, but he's pretty much the biggest person in the world right now.
I
So
guess
if he's
so, but I mean-
so if he's at the place you work at, I would hang around just to see the nonsense.
I'd rather get home.
Nonsense.
Really?
And yeah, I don't care about seeing it.
But no one knew about this till the last minute for whatever reason.
No, it was very, very hush-hush.
Very top
They
secret.
probably every time he comes, people probably bring their kids in, and they probably wanted to get him in and out without having to do that.
Without dealing with that?
Yeah, I mean, if he's in a rush, honestly, because it's probably hard for him to walk away from an 8-year-old who's crying. But you gotta, you know what I mean?
Like
Everybody.
Sandusky.
You mean the Tickle Monster? Just call me the Tickle Monster.
I mean, it's not like we had Justin Bieber in and had a good time with him, and he said he'd come back, but then decided to not come back and see us.
You're bothered by that one too?
Beyond.
I'm exhausted.
Beyond
I can't fight the good fight anymore, people. So, applaud. You won't hear me bitch anymore because I'm done. I'm so done. So applaud, beep your horns, whatever you need to do, because the Opester is done bitching. He's had it.
Is that it?
Oh God, I was thinking about it. I was like, I've been at this since I was 18 years old. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with the bitching. It doesn't get you anywhere anymore. It used to get us places.
It did.
That's why I did it for so many years, because I knew damn well it got us places.
Yeah.
Man, I might as well bitch this fucking wall behind me. No, I was just telling the boys that I got some intel yesterday. This isn't a bitch. This is just info. I promise you. I promise that Mark Wahlberg will not be doing our show.
Well, we did have a really awful time with him. Last time he was in, it was, oh, that's right, it went really well.
Well, to give you some backstory, we're told by people in general that are in the know that we're developing relationships, we're developing friendships. We're, you bring these people in. It's like, hey man, if you take a phone from this guy, when he comes back, he'll come by and come in the studio. Or if you take this who gives a fuck actress, then it'll lead to this guy.
Yeah,
you're just building friendships and relationships for the radio show. Well, we did just that with Mark Wahlberg. It started with like phone calls, if you remember.
Right. And
the phone calls were great. He had a good time. He was laughing. And then he came in here, and man, we hit it out of the park. I do believe we had a good time. We had a real good interview with him.
Yeah,
found out
boogie nights.
Found out yesterday that he's going to be promoting this movie Ted that I went to see last night, but it was at the wrong theater.
Oh boy,
Roland had his info wrong, so
Roland,
he was running like a lunatic, sweating to get to the subway so he could go to another theater to go see Ted. And he goes, "You want to go?" I'm like, "No," because my pet peeve is I can't go into a movie theater if the movie already started. I don't even give a fuck if it's 2 minutes. There's something about it.
I don't like that either. Yeah.
So I said, no, I'll go next week because I guess there's going to be another screening. Long story short, I was seeing Ted because I assumed Mark Wahlberg was coming in. Plus, it looks like a movie we all want to see, right? Mm-hmm. Roland goes, "Bad news. Mark Wahlberg's not doing the show. He's only doing Howard Stern exclusively."
Oh, well.
And he said that he was told that, Howard was a little pissed off that Mark only did our show last time. So this is like a make good.
A make good.
Because if you remember, Mark Wahlberg pretty much only did our show.
Right.
For whatever reason. And all hell...
Because he was probably off.
And all hell broke loose behind the scenes. No, this is what I was told. All hell broke loose behind the scenes. And now Mark is now going to just do Howard.
So we just
not us.
We just never.
And not us, which is the stupidest thing in the world for Mark Wahlberg and his people. Not that I need to tell Mark Wahlberg what to do because he doesn't need to make another dollar in his life. But if you are trying to promote a movie like Ted, this is the place.
No, but we get him for the charity.
Place.
He was promoting a charity when he came in.
Is that what?
That was when he came in. He's promoting a charity, I believe.
Yes.
But when it comes to the big movie, we don't get him. The same thing
happens with all of them.
As what's his name? The guy who I liked would never ever will vote to have yes again on the show. The guy Jonah Hill, same thing. We get him for this, but we don't get him for Moneyball. These guys, these actors, and they're publicists.
Right.
Maybe it's the publicists before the actors are just cowards, and they're all terrified that they're going to be cast out.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm just telling you what I heard.
I know it's not.
I mean, if
it's obviously that. No, I don't think it's.
Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's the publicist. Maybe it's Howard's people. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I was told last night as Roland was running away to try to catch the movie in Times Square.
And the company won't help us out by striking back at that publicist. I mean, obviously, why would they? Because he is doing something on the platform.
This is great. Jimmy has made me hate publicists. I've never met one in my life. But I hate
them. I'm glad I've turned people on them. They're the worst.
Oh, they're the worst.
They're the fucking worst.
Roland said we should absolutely complain about this one to whoever, I don't know. So, whatever. But that's the info I got. It's ridiculous. You're right. Jonah Hill, he came in here for what? Who Gives a Fuck movie, and then it was Moneyball time, which he was up for an Oscar, I think. Wasn't he up for an Oscar himself?
Yeah,
he did end up getting nominated.
And no, and then he wants to come by for the other bomb that he did.
Goodbye.
It's like movie no one gives a fuck about. I'll see Opie and Anthony. Movie that's doing real well, Oscar worthy, as they say. Not doing Opie and Anthony. Oh, back to doing another shitty movie. I will go and see Opie and Anthony.
We're the whore. You only come around when
So Mark Wahlberg came in here to promote a charity. We did right by him.
Sure.
We turned a lot of people onto his good work. And now this movie that's getting a lot of buzz, he's not doing the show. It's exhausting.
You get sick of it after a while. I know people hate to complain, but it's like, God, it's frustrating.
It is, right?
It's like it's almost like we don't blow up celebrity interviews or act like assholes. And it's like, for what? Why not? Why not just be dicks to all of them? They're not going to come back.
Right.
Fucking Russell Brand.
Oh, fuck Russell Brand.
It's like, we treated you nicely, you fucking twat.
I hate that he's on that FX lineup because I fucking hate that guy. But that lineup...
about that too long.
That lineup, you got the Charlie Sheen, you got Russell Brand, you got Louis C.K. They're building a little something over there.
Yeah.
I saw the first 2 episodes of Louis' new show, by the way.
I know. I got.
Did you see it?
I have the DVD. I didn't pop it in yet.
I got the first 5. The first 2 were good.
You got
What
the first
season?
5? Yeah, that's what I got.
What season?
This year.
This year.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, season 3.
Cool.
We got an advanced copy that my doorman now has, and he will be distributing.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Louie's going to kill you.
I wish I could talk about the show, but I got to talk to Louie. I don't know what he wants us to say. Like, we get the show in advance, but now what do we do with it? I don't
just
know.
enjoy it.
I don't know if he wants us talking about it.
You just say, like, it's good.
I
It's
liked
edgy.
I like the first two episodes.
I just know Roland promised me, I believe, the first 4 episodes of Breaking Bad next week.
Nice.
I am so goddamn psyched about that. Movie theater.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So what do I say about Louie? Show looks good.
Yeah, you go, it looks
Real
good. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. There's some. I can't say nothing. I guess. Damn it.
Well, you could say,
What could I say?
was it,
Ask me a couple
is
questions.
it like the other seasons?
Yeah.
You could be vague.
Yes.
Just kind of throw a big blanket over the whole thing. Like the last is Louie kind of aloof?
Oh yeah, a little aloof.
All right. I like aloof.
Aloof, going through life, trying to figure shit out.
Right. Does Louie date?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Louie
yeah.
dates.
Oh yeah.
That's all we need to know, really.
There's a great scene with a girl he was set up with by Alan. What's his name? Alan Havey.
Yeah.
Alan Havey's in episode 2.
He's a good actor, Alan. He was in some Tom Hanks movie, I think, with Tom Papa was in it, where they played what was the business? The George Clooney movie, I think, Up and Away. I want to say Havey was in that as an
Was
FBI
he?
agent or something.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't. Thomas Crown.
No. It was The Informant.
Yes. Good
Yes.
call. The Informant.
Yes.
Was that a good movie?
Yeah, Alan's been a stand-up for a long time. He's a veteran, and he can be really cranky, which is funny. I did Montreal with him years ago, and he was just fucking bitching at everybody. It was very amusing, and he's a really good actor.
I watched The Informant, and I was surprised to see Tom Papa in that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's Tom Papa.
There's Tommy.
Yeah.
Ask me more questions.
Did he interact with his children?
Oh yes. He
All
does.
right. That's fantastic.
There's a Sandusky moment.
I
which
like
is
that.
Really,
I like that.
Nothing on the Sandusky.
I don't know if you were telling the truth or not.
Yeah.
He has soap battles with his kids in the shower. It was innocent. It was nice.
That's good. Questions now coming in from Pal Talk. Is he still bald?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, that's a good one.
We were trying to figure out. He looks a little different.
Uh-oh.
A little different.
What, is he having work done, Mr. Hollywood, now?
I don't.
Work?
I don't know. We were looking and going, he looks a little different.
He did have work done. He had freckles added.
Yes.
Not in a bad way, not in a good way, just looks different, just slightly different.
Yeah.
I would love to ask him about
Yeah.
that. He looks just a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe he cut his hair too short or something. I don't know. What else?
Let's see. Did he lose weight? Is that it? Is that why he looks
He
different?
looks the same.
Yeah, he looks the same like
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Yeah. Does Louie have sex?
Oh, yeah.
All right. See? Louie having sex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, he does. And I think maybe I wasn't paying attention. I want to write this plot down that people will, see for themselves very soon. His ex-wife.
Yeah. Ex-wife. What?
Exactly.
In the show?
Yeah.
That's
I
odd.
think.
Wow.
But people hate when we do this, but
Who plays him?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I got confused, so I think maybe I wasn't paying attention for 2 seconds.
That's
Jesus.
fucking hilarious.
But
He
I
might
think
not
he-
be paying attention.
But I think he might have done, you know how he does shit?
yeah, he's fucking insane.
Like he had a brother, Bob Kelly, and now no brother. He just likes to fuck around with
He
shit.
does. He said he likes to change things up like that.
But I think if I saw it correctly, that.
Man, maybe.
And I would love to ask him about that.
Well, you
see,
know
that's
what?
why he can't give us episodes ahead
He
of time.
won't do
'cause
our
it's too
show.
vague now. He won't do our show.
Yeah.
No, he wants to be exclusive.
I don't blame him.
Down the hall.
Why would you do this shitty show? This shitty
No one likes this show.
show.
I think because of our casual, relaxed vibe, people don't realize that we are actually talking to a lot of fucking people.
No.
Because of the way we are in here, and just kind of a hang when you walk in.
Right.
I think they don't understand that we really do have a large audience.
Yeah, we're not just like fucking off just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Mark Wahlberg thing is like...
That's going to annoy me. I'm in such a horrible mood right now, I can't tell you.
I was debating telling you.
Wait till after the show.
I was thinking maybe I should tell Jimmy at 10.
Give him the weekend to mull it over.
I like Mark, too, man. I liked him.
We all have our things.
One of my favorite movies, Boogie Nights.
Here comes Rolling down the hall.
Great.
He looks beaten already.
He looks. Look at his head down. His head's down and turned sideways. Look at him! Oh my God! His head's totally down, turned sideways, and he's like shuffling down the hall, tapping on the wall.
He ain't mad, is he? I'm just relaying what he told me.
He's not mad, no.
Here comes Roland. Roland, you're not mad at me, are you? Okay, good. How was the movie?
It was fucking hilarious.
Ted was hilarious.
Yeah, Mark was amazing. Joe McHale was hilarious.
Yeah, I told the boys what you told me, so why don't you tell them? So there's no like telephone thing happening here. They hear it from you.
Oh, just Mark is coming to Sirius to Howard and right out.
When's he coming?
Probably, I think in 2 weeks or something.
Is that his publicist decision?
That's his deal. I emailed his manager, and they said Mark makes it was a decision made by his people. So
how do you how do you know that that's exactly what went
Wait,
down?
it was by his people and not his publicist?
Well, he doesn't have a publicist. He has like managers and agents, no publicists.
So he's aware.
Might be, or just
He's so aware.
Yeah, maybe.
He's become aware.
That's just...
Why? How do you know that this is really the real deal? Who told you that? Yes, down the hall they want him exclusively.
That I don't know, but you can.
Wait. Someone told you.
Well, you just they said Mark is coming in. Did you Howard
Vague.
right out?
This is very vague.
Yeah, was it somebody here
vague.
or somebody there?
Yeah, who told you?
His camp goes. He's coming in. He's coming right out.
It's his people.
You got it in an email?
No.
You did tell me we should bitch about this one.
Yeah, I mean,
not bitch, but complain.
Yeah,
to
well,
people
I mean,
behind the
he
scenes.
complained down the hall when Mark didn't come in for I think one of his movies, and then Mark came in studio the next film.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just like sometimes.
Why are you taking it personally, Roland? I can see it on your face.
Wow, does he
This
ever?
has nothing to do with you.
I know, but then it always ends up though down the hall. Like, why can't you get him? What's going on?
Well, then how about down the hall helps us? How about this is the thing? Down the hall doesn't punish.
Who's down the
publicists
hall?
or managers
I need people.
So,
But sometimes though, it's like actors. Sometimes they'll pick Len over Letterman, or
that's true.
It's just like you can't. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. It just sucks.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You make that up?
Yeah.
No,
it's a good one.
Yeah, I know. This is what we get.
I'll rewrite that.
Yeah, I know that one.
TM.
Oh, TM.
Yeah, like Joel was gonna come up, but he's on vacation that week. He's not coming to New York.
Who?
Joel McHale.
That's fine. Joel.
We've had Joel a million times.
He's been great.
I love Joel.
Yeah,
but Jesus,
I mean,
enough
Jesus.
of Joel McHale at this point.
Mark Wahlberg. He's,
that's a joke.
big
by the way.
star.
That was
Hope
a
he's
joke.
kidding.
That was a joke.
Yeah,
we
no,
like
but-
Joel.
Yeah, he's really good in the movie, but
But
the
we do,
movie
though. At least he
doesn't-
comes in.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Joel was in Ted.
yeah.
That's great for
He's
him.
a slimy boss.
No,
but,
my point is Joel. I know where we stand with Joel.
Yeah.
He will come in every single time to see us when he can. But the Mark Wahlberg, didn't he have a good time on the show?
yeah, it just
Fuck them all. Yeah. See, I'm not bitching.
Fuck all y'all.
I was ready to
'cause
say
I-
fuck to a charity.
his
That's where I was
manager-
going with that and realized, all right, calm down.
I reached out saying, I go, can you at least ask him one more time before he comes in?
Nah, we don't need a beg. We don't need any
Yeah,
of these
exactly.
fucking guys to do a really good radio show. It's just the point of
You
the whole
asked,
thing.
you did your job, but you can't make the guy do it at gunpoint,
Right.
and I don't want to. I don't like. It's like Russell Brand, another one. I'm protective of comics for some reason, instinctively. Yeah, whatever. You just get that way. But what a douchebag! It's like we treated that guy really well,
When he was coming up.
It was his first radio show, was you guys.
and then he fucking won't come back. Like what the man? What?
Yeah, what?
I would never do that to shows. At least there's one show I couldn't do when I was in fucking D.C. Because I forget why I couldn't do it, but they've been good to me. The Junkies. There was something happening where I couldn't do it, and I called their producer and said, "Tell those guys why." I personally called. It's like I apologized.
Right.
Like I really like those guys. Those guys treat me really well.
Yeah.
It's like
People forget Russell Brand is huge now. He was coming up. He was. People didn't really know who he was, and we had a great time with the guy. And I even joked that we'll never see him again. And
yeah.
And he actually admitted, he goes, yeah, you're probably right.
Probably won't.
And I thought that at the time it was a joke, but...
He was in twice.
Yep.
He was in twice, okay.
The first time he came with Jason Segel because he was new.
Right, to K-Rock, yeah.
He was completely new.
Yeah.
And he kind of pushed Jason Segel aside. Jason didn't mind, and he shined that day, I remember.
Yeah.
And then we had him on again, and then that was it.
Yeah,
we never saw him again.
Yeah. We had a nice talk. But it's like they use this show as like a stepping stone into it. Whatever.
Yeah, but
then
the bear doesn't get old, though. The bear doesn't get old in the movie. The teddy bear doesn't get old. It's funny.
Did you just give away the whole fucking movie?
No.
How does that...
No, he means the humor
The
of
humor
the bear
of the
doesn't
bear.
get old.
I thought the actual bear.
People are going to see the movie anyway.
It's like,
why would we promote
you
it?
need an interpreter
I
with
thought
Roland.
that would be a huge plot line, that the bear never grows up.
Right.
Meaning the character, the bear. You mean the bear humor that we were scared about.
Right, you were thinking it was going to get old because it's kind of a one-joke thing.
Right.
And, you know, he's crazy.
You know what? I'll go see the movie. I'm not going to talk about it on the air, though. Fuck that.
I won't even see it. I don't care.
If that helps get just a few people, a few less people to the fucking theater, then I'll...
Then so be it.
Then so be it. Obviously, the movie's going to do really well, but if I can knock that number down by 20 people, I'll sleep well at night. Fuck everyone. That is just a dick move, man. You got to take note who these people are, so if they have somebody else, we'll start playing our games now. When some who gives a fuck actress is coming through and, just happens to be associated with Mark Wahlberg's people, well, guess what? That's how we'll do our payback.
All they have is like entourage people. That's his company.
Well, no entourage people for us, ever. Ever. And some of those guys are going to have movies that they're going to need help with. Fuck them.
God damn. No.
It's not your fault, though, Roland.
I know.
He takes his work very personally.
You want a bacon sundae?
No.
Pizza? What do you need?
No. I'm good.
All right. Now you're just bumming us out. Could you get out of here?
Yeah.
You forgot to ask me if Louie wears black shirts, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That
Louie
would've been a
does
good
like to
question.
wear the black shirt, doesn't he?
That would have been a good question.
He does like to wear that black shirt.
There is one scene where he's trying to figure out, if he could park.
Yeah.
On, in a spot in New York City, and it has all the parking signs. Something all us New Yorkers deal with.
Right. Trying to fucking figure it out.
I could say that one because it doesn't, fuck up the plot. Mm-hmm. And he's just trying to figure out if he could actually park his fucking car there. It was brilliant because we all go through that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a puzzle because it's never just one sign. You can't park, I don't know, Monday and Wednesday between 9 and 10 a.m. That would be easy to figure out.
Yeah.
The one sign in the show, it said you could park there after midnight. Wrap your head around that. You could park there after midnight. What does that mean?
Yeah. The fuck is that? After midnight.
Because isn't like 2 in the afternoon after midnight technically? When does it not become after midnight anymore? And it's an actual sign I have seen in New York, so he didn't make it up for his show.
That's hilarious.
It says you can park here after midnight.
But it also says no.
Here's a typical one. Can you make that bigger, please? Please. Here we go.
So when's after midnight?
So it starts. This isn't the one from the show. This is a different one. But all right. So it starts with no standing, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. except Sunday.
Yep.
Then the next one, no standing except trucks loading and unloading, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. except Sunday. So now you got to put those two together. What does that mean?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You cannot stand.
Now, can't you
so
just
why wouldn't they make that in one sign?
Because they're scumbags.
Because they want to fuck you over and give you a ticket.
And they also sometimes change things, and instead of fixing the sign, they just throw another one on top to cover the extra 3 hours.
You could take that top sign off. Is right there.
All right, but when you see them all together, you get confused. You're like, wait, no standing 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And say you're there at 10:30. You're like, all right, I'm good. But then the next sign says no standing except trucks loading and unloading 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. except Sunday. So now you're like, wait, now I can't park here from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. This is what you have to do.
Yeah.
And you'll figure it out eventually. Then the next sign says hour parking 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday. But it says you can't park there Sunday, the sign above it.
No, it says except Sunday.
No, not the white one. It says hour parking 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday.
So you can park there for an hour at a time.
But the first two signs says you.
No, it's except Sunday.
You can park Sunday.
You can park Sunday.
Oh, okay. And so now we're down to you could park there. This is what you have to do.
Yeah.
So now you could park there on Sunday for 1 hour at a time.
The meter's an hour, yeah.
Then there's night regulation, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m., including Sunday. I don't even know what that means. That's one of the signs. Night regulation, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m., including Sunday.
You cannot
That's just
park
one
there
sign that we popped up.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
You can't park there.
You cannot stay there. You can park there on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., but you can only park for an hour at a time because that's how long the meter is.
Gotcha.
You cannot park there any night, including Sunday, from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m.
So now you could park there from 1. So on Sundays you could.
Which, by the way,
Hold on. So then you finally do the math problem. So Sundays you could park there for an hour between 1 a.m. and 8 a.m., I believe. So why don't they just say that?
Because isn't it saying also, there's 3 signs basically saying that you cannot park there from 7. Oh, wait a minute.
Your brain blows up trying to figure this shit out. And I was so happy Louie brought it to his TV show.
You know what that might mean? Night regulation. You might be able to park, but it's an hour at a time. I don't know what the fuck that means. That's very confusing.
And this is just one example. There's a million of them, and it's a different combination on every street corner.
Yeah.
So when you have this combination figured out, you got a new one you got to figure out.
That's infuriating.
And the city does this because they just want to, get you for illegally parking.
They're fucking you.
In the end, that's all they want.
Yep.
They don't want to make it easy for you because that means less tickets.
Is something going on with the tunnel, bridge and tunnel people? Are they trying to contract negotiations or something?
Why, they're slowing
Are
everyone
they trying
down?
to fuck everybody? I came into the Midtown Tunnel, up to the toll plaza.
Yeah.
Just a huge line of fucking cars everywhere. They have one fucking Easy Pass lane open and a cash lane open, and everything else red X is closed. It's early in the morning. There's fucking, and we're in a giant traffic jam because they only open one fucking thing, and it's every morning, by the way. One Easy Pass thing.
Why?
They could just turn the switch on and open the fucking thing.
Because they're trying to save money. But the fact is that the amount
How does that save money?
Doesn't save money.
Oh, one Easy Pass
yeah.
open. Oh, I see.
Just open the.
I wonder if you need an extra person per each per Easy Pass lane.
I bet their contract for their fuck union says that even though it's Easy Pass, you need a person for every Easy Pass lane that's open.
That's what I'm saying.
There has to be a person, one of our guys in there,
monitoring it or whatever.
Oh, I bet you're probably
the
right.
amount of money that we spend commuting, every fucking lane should be open all the time. Period.
It's just open all of them up and fucking let us drive through the goddamn thing. I was so pissed this morning. I was looking for someone to yell at.
Right.
Like I had the window down and everything. I was going to go, yeah, what? How about you open up a couple of fucking lanes? But then I just decided to fly through. Also, the people that stop for the gate to go down and then back up again, and then they stop for the gate to go down. Could you just stay on the guy's bumper in front of you and the fucking gate stays up? Don't worry about it. And if it comes down, it's not concrete. It's a fucking cushy gate. It doesn't fuck your car up or anything.
Well, why do they need gates still?
I don't know.
Everywhere
Jersey doesn't have gates.
Everywhere else, you don't need a gate.
In case you want to kill Sonny Corleone.
Yeah, exactly. See the toll guy just duck down. That and nothing more infuriating than being in the left lane, looking 5 car lengths ahead of you, and seeing a guy with a shitload of road in front of him.
Right.
That happened so much this morning. I was fucking, and then I go to pass him, and I look over, and it's just a dumb face. It's someone's dumb face, and they don't even look at you because they don't even know they're fucked up. They just sit there clinching the wheel with their dumb face. Oh, is that infuriating? That was my drive this morning.
Very good. The guy has a solution for the signs. We don't need to go to him because there is no solution. They want you to get all confused. They want you to. Do you have one more example, and then we can move on? What about that one all the way to the right? Yeah, that one. Is that a good one? Ooh. All right, let's try this one.
It doesn't look like New York.
This one has 4 signs. The first one, tow away. No standing or parking, 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
I'm going to guess that's
Monday
by
through Friday.
a tunnel or a bridge.
Okay.
Because they do that to open the lanes around like the tunnel or bridges.
They give you an extra lane where people
Yeah, just
park.
so you can't clog up the whole thing.
So you got that one. So you're like, all right, no tollway between those hours. And then the next one, 2-hour parking limit in Zone 1, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Zone 1 permit holders accepted.
Huh?
I don't know what that means, but that doesn't affect our parking. That one's pretty simple so far.
So far?
Yeah, the
got
hours you
this
can
one?
park there, it's a 2-hour
Okay.
limit.
But then there's a third. Why do they need 4 signs? Third sign, no parking 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Thursday, towaway zone, except Monday's street cleaning. Right?
Yeah.
Holidays.
Holidays?
Holiday.
I have no idea.
And then you don't even know which day is a holiday because there's a million different holidays now. And then final sign, except 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Friday. That's all it says. Except 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Friday is an individual sign.
I do. I accept it. I agree. It exists.
That's why I just hate the politicians in New York City. They do this shit because they just want to fuck you over. They want to give tickets. It's a revenue stream. I know I say that a lot, but it is. It's a revenue stream.
Yeah.
They get people parking in that area all the time because they thought they could park there legally, and they just nail you with tickets.
It has just become a revenue stream. It's not even about clearing the roads or making traffic move better or anything like that. It's all like, it's just they figure it in now. Mm-hmm. They figure it into their budget.
Alternate side of the street parking, they say it's because they need to clean the streets. They need to clean the streets 2-3 times a week. Stop. They need everyone to move their cars from one side to the other side, and they know that people will just not move their car.
Not do it, so they'll make some money.
And they make money every fucking day with that shit. You need to maybe clean the streets once a month.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong with a street?
Yeah, fuck 'em.
A local street. Little side street. It's all bullshit, man.
It's bullshit.
You hear what the mayor's doing with the hookers and the cabs?
Hookers and cabs?
A lot of outrage.
What's going on now?
If you pick up a hooker and transport her to another part of the city, I guess this is something that cabbies have been doing. I didn't even know. Oh, yeah. I guess it's a real problem.
Wait, do they knowingly do it, or is it like if a hooker is like, hey, I got to get over here, and the cabbie doesn't even know?
I think it's a little side business some of these guys have.
Oh, really?
They're knowingly doing it. It doesn't affect me. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so a hooker will call a cab and say, hey, call a cab driver and be like, well, I'm going to be here.
You know what? Now you're asking questions I don't have an answer to, sir. Oh. You know the rule in this show.
I know.
Just enough info to make ourselves look
Just
intelligent. So the mayor is trying to pass a new ordinance that if you're caught with a hooker in your cab transporting her, it's not good. $10,000 fine. You could lose.
How the fuck do you know what she does?
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was getting at. And that's what they did at City Hall. They had all these hot broads down there, basically saying to the mayor, but he probably didn't even notice they were hot.
He certainly wasn't even looking at him.
Like, how do you even know who the hookers are? Because a lot of women dress sexy to go out to the clubs or dress sexy for their other jobs, bartending and whatnot.
How's an ordinary slut going to get a cab?
So that's what the women are concerned with. Now they're leaving these clubs or they're leaving their jobs late at night, and none of these cabs will pick them up because they're scared of this new ordinance.
It's a hooker. Oh, my God. Oh, there's going to be rapes galore.
The mayor is
this
a
guy
dummy.
Just a douche.
Mayor's an idiot.
Right. So I guess hooker cab problem. So now women that are dressing sexy are not going to get picked up
Yeah.
by a lot
Me,
of these
they will.
guys.
I'll take care of them.
Oh, there you go. Jimmy will take him.
Hop in, ladies.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
What if the cab driver picks up a girl, right, and she grabs his hand and puts it on her pussy, and he gets to finger her? Will he take her home now thinking that she's a hooker, or just dump her there?
That is a damn good question.
Interesting.
They're not hookers. They just look as they could be, the story goes.
Right.
A dozen scantily clad women rallied outside City Hall yesterday, decrying
Look at that big-titted monster.
a bill they say, this font is way too small, Sambo, presents beauties wearing skimpy clothes from getting a fair shot at hailing a yellow cab. The proposal, which will soon get Mayor Bloomberg's signature, slap stiff penalties, get it?
Stiff.
On cabbies who ferry prostitutes and get a cut of the cash. So it is something that...
Oh, right, okay. So they're getting...
Get my hooker over here, I'll give you a little taste.
Getting a little cut.
Get my hooker over here. What do you mean? Like, they're working as drivers for these?
Right.
Some of them are. And I guess it's got to the point, maybe the word got out, hey, man, you could make a few extra bucks.
But wait, ferrying them from where to where? From, like, escorts or street hookers?
It says the proposal, which will soon get Mayor Bloomberg's signature, slaps stiff penalties on cabbies who ferry prostitutes and get a cut of the cash.
And get a cut of the cash.
So there's something going on.
If you're getting a cut of the cash, you're not just dropping them off. Obviously, they have drivers, a lot of these girls,
so
that
maybe
work security.
But maybe the prostitutes, again, with the cabbies, like, hey, man, can you pick me up in an hour? Here's a little extra for you if you're around for me.
But yeah, but you know what? It may be, but in Manhattan, I can't see a hooker doing that.
It seems to be a problem that I didn't even know about because they're actually trying to pass a law.
They have to address the problem, and who knew it was even there?
But you could never prove that. Like, there's got to be another step that we're missing, or something like they're letting them get blown in the back of the car.
Oh.
Maybe the cabbies are letting stuff happen in the back of the car.
Yeah, because for a while there, they had limos, right? Just driving around with girls in them.
Oh, did they?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. When I first moved to New York, and they would put the business cards on all the windshields down the side streets. It was vague, but you knew what the fuck was going on. And it was a limo. You call up and
get a girl.
Limo pulls up, girls in the back.
A couple beautiful girls.
Keeping it all safe for everybody. No, I did not partake.
Oh.
Fuck you. I just heard a voice out there. What else does it say, Sam, that we're missing? Because I can't lean over and try to read that shit.
Just yesterday's collection of bartenders and shot girls said the hacks will now be scared to pick up any women wearing a short skirt or spiked heels, and noted that sometimes even legitimately employed women have to flaunt it to make a living.
Yeah, some of the bartenders show a little more cleavage.
Yeah,
helps the tips.
Hospice workers.
It's just, we go down this road a lot. Our mayor's out of touch with real shit.
Yeah, he really is. He really is totally out of fucking touch.
You drive around the city real late at night, you got women drunk on every corner with short skirts.
Why would they dress like that? Who enjoys that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand the attraction to that.
Anything else in there? The fine is what, like $10,000 and you can lose your license or something?
The TLC would be forced to both strip a driver's license and slap them with a $10,000 penalty if he's been previously convicted of sex trafficking. On first offense, a driver goes to a city hearing where his license could be revoked.
There's a step we're not aware of. I don't know what it is.
Digging into the money issue. And
I guess the TLC is already aware of this problem and they take care of their own, but that wasn't good enough for the city. I don't know what this one's about.
Yeah,
every day with this mayor.
That's weird.
Every day with this mayor.
Every goddamn day, right?
Something weird.
What else is happening? Like, if cabbies are just driving hookers around, why do you give a fuck?
But
like, we're in trouble. Why are we wasting any time on this? Unless they can get fucking fines out of it.
I'm up to 10 years living here in New York City full time. I never knew this was a problem.
Right.
Did you?
No.
So
I love hookers.
Why did?
Yeah.
And he loves hookers.
Never heard of
If
it.
anyone should have known, believe me, I'm in the know.
So what? Like you said, what are we missing? Because it's not like it's an epidemic out there. I never noticed this shit was going on at all.
Mayor, obviously, they should have had scantily clad young men, maybe, with more attention.
Yeah. Should look like the I'm Still Standing video.
That stupid video yesterday.
You know what?
That was great.
It's kind of brilliant on some of the listeners' parts. They actually synced up the videos yesterday. For the replay.
Oh, wow. That's a
so
good
they
idea,
wrote down what videos we were checking out, knowing during the replay they had them all ready to go, and they actually played along at home. They said it was the greatest thing ever.
Oh, wow. Yeah, then you get to see it and hear us yapping about it.
They said it made it so much better. That was pretty smart on your part.
Adding a visual element?
Yeah, they did it themselves.
Yeah.
They synced it up, and then they could play along at home. Yeah, I don't know what does anyone know what's going on with this hooker thing?
I wish I knew, dude. I'm driving me crazy. What is the step? Because you can't prove it. If a cabbie is just picking somebody up, how can you prove anything? You can't.
Yeah, very difficult to
All right,
prove
this guy's
anything on
going to try to explain.
Oh, boy, I love when the listeners try to explain. This will be good. And then someone else... Let me make a prediction.
Okay.
This guy will give us what happens, right? And
can I? All right, go ahead, because I want to add to it. It'll sound logical.
It might sound logical. All right. Then a couple of minutes later, we'll get another call. That'll be... This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Dude's an idiot.
Bullshit. That last guy that said it's nothing like that. He's an idiot. Here's what happens.
And then another guy will go, it's right. I'd rather talk about Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
and Def
God.
Leppard.
Why don't we have Def Leppard? Did we say yes to Def Leppard?
I know I did.
Yeah, we did. Definitely.
Yeah, I think we
Roland,
did.
come on back in here. Tell us what's going on with Def Leppard. They're outside. We could see them from our window.
How come they can't hear?
Oh.
Here comes Roland.
Double sugar pause.
Here comes Roland again. Chris, before Roland gets in studio, what's up?
I was just going to say, it seems pretty basic to me. Cabbie picks the girl up, doesn't turn the meter on. He says, cut whatever it's going to be. It's $25, $30. The city's not getting the tax revenue off the cab fare.
So it's about getting more money, right?
So it's just more
So
money.
now they're going to fuck up all these young ladies that are going to need cabs in the middle of the night when it gets dangerous out there.
That sounds logical.
That's smart. That's smart.
Surgeons running
Can't wait for the first one to get raped, and then someone asked the mayor, well, see what happened?
I can't wait either because I'll be a part of it.
Now they'll take that clip and fuck me, so trust me. Listen closely. Because now there will be problems. Some poor lady that's trying to get a cab in a weird area is not going to get one because the cabbie's paranoid, and then some animal's going to come upon the scene and maybe do some harm. I hope that doesn't happen. Trust me. But then I would love to ask the mayor. See, you dope, you're out of touch.
Then again, if it's not about the meters not being turned on, if you're just picking up a regular girl, you're going to turn the meter on, so maybe it's not an issue. Maybe that's an issue that the hookers are stirring up, going, look, all these girls are going to get raped, when the reality is they're not going to because the meters, I don't know, if this guy's right.
Yeah, but I think if you're a cabbie, this is hanging over your head, you're going to be like, fuck that. I'll just try to find somebody else to pick up.
Well, that's it. Is it worth pulling over to pick some hot chick up if you got a cop right behind you who's going to try to,
Do you really think that's going to happen? A cop is going to pull someone over for picking up a hot girl, sir?
Oh, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hey, you with the girl in the short skirt that you picked up, pull over.
yeah.
I don't see that happening.
No.
Boy, a hot black chick doesn't have a shot.
Yeah, the NYPD.
Wow, she's walking home.
I would assume the NYPD doesn't. I assume the NYPD doesn't want to deal with this nonsense, but there will be some cabbies that are a little scared. Thank you, Chris.
Hey, have a good day, boys.
Damn, it's a big pussy.
We need a task force. For you.
I used to drive a cab
planter.
from Philly, and hookers would tip real well if they had a good night. And if they didn't, then they would offer services to get home.
How about that?
That's a nice perk.
Yeah,
Roland, what's going on with Def
That's what
Leppard?
you want, too, is end of the night hooker.
No
Jesus, what a
I know.
disaster
Make sure
that's
you
got
kiss
to
her,
be.
too, just to-
Yeah, big open mouth kisses, please.
Cuckold cab. That's why Ben Bailey left, because they wanted to change cash cab to cuckold. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Wait, he left that show?
Yeah, I think he got
Tired of it?
I don't know. I actually don't know the details, but he was very good at it.
Yeah, he was really good at that.
Fucking won Emmys, dude.
Yeah, isn't that
Fucking Ben
weird?
Bailey won Emmys.
Out of nowhere,
That's
that
cool.
show.
Good for him.
So I'm sure he'll get another gig.
What's going on with Def Leppard?
This was
there?
easy. You said no.
We said yes.
You said no. He said yes. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I said yes. I
No,
said I
you
wanted
did
them.
not.
I said I wanted them to play.
They were going to play. I said they're only going to come in and talk. You're like, nah.
Yeah, we definitely wanted them to play.
Yeah, and I said they're only going to be here to talk. You went, nah, forget it.
Yeah, I still stand by that.
Yeah,
I'll talk to them.
Why couldn't they have an acoustic guitar in here and play a couple?
They
for
are
us?
playing next
They're
door
playing for
outdoors.
next door.
Yeah, playing Fox.
I didn't say no.
would've been good.
We wanted them to play.
I would have liked them to play.
Yeah.
they
be
were going to
cool.
play in the morning, so they were.
Yeah, they are playing with Fox. Why won't they come on and do one song here?
One
Like,
acoustic guitar, you pick it up, you play a goddamn song.
And you did say that to me. You said they don't play in the morning, but they are playing
Right.
outside.
They probably get a deal there, so I don't know.
You know what
Somebody
we
said
could
no.
do? When they play, we'll just pot up the fucking TV.
you
And
go.
it's like, hey, we got Def Leppard here in studio.
Perfect. That's
and
what we're
then
doing.
we'll just fucking, we'll steal their show.
I didn't say no, Roland.
Was it a
So
no-no,
what's your-
or
what's
was it
your
a
no?
no, or was it a no-no-no?
It was a let's try to get them to play.
Because
They've played a million radio shows acoustically.
Exactly.
And they're playing outside. What's the big deal?
Because when I go definitely. So I can decode your Da Vinci code. Say yes or no. Then I'll get them.
Whoa, look, he's all
He's
up in arms today.
Then I go, all right.
Hey,
then.
if you're in a bad mood, that's one thing. Don't fuck with me.
Shit.
I told you what I said,
Yeah,
so don't twist my words. I said I would love to have Def Leppard in if they would play. That's not that's a real thing.
Oh, shit.
And if they chose not to play, that's their business. But that's exactly what I told you. Don't go.
I would never go against it.
I said, if they want to come in just to talk, I don't know if I want that. I said I would like them to play.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I told you.
And that's all. They just wanted to come in and talk.
And they are playing across the street, so it's not that far-fetched.
At faux news.
At what?
They call it faux news. FAUX news. Man. We get it.
Because even Lee's got pitched the same thing to come around, just talk only. So
There's 3 of them, right?
yeah.
What about Bieber? Is he coming in?
We've done the talking with those guys. It would have been
Joe
nice.
is a funny guy.
And that's
I like
why,
Joe.
Yeah, that's why I said
I know they came back twice, and they all they did talk.
And I think it would be cool if they did a little acoustic, even if they did what Tommy Shaw did. Tommy Shaw played like 30 seconds of shit just to fool around a little bit. That's what I said, Roland.
Yeah, that is true. I remember that. That was good.
Okay, I apologize.
Tommy Shaw was good.
Are you?
Wasn't he?
You're
Yeah,
a
that
little
was fucking
uptight because
great.
of the Mark Wahlberg thing.
No, this is a wonderful day.
What's wrong with this? What's
Nothing.
wrong with today?
Nothing. It's fantastic.
You do an amazing job for us.
That's all right. It's good.
Why do you take it so personally?
Yeah, what happened?
What
It's
happened?
good.
Uh-oh.
I'm good.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Nothing.
He's tizzy today.
We've had nothing but great guests. Everyone's talking about the great guests
Tizzy.
we've had on the show.
I'm good.
Tizzy!
I'm fine.
Sammy's not fine.
He's definitely not fine. No.
I'm fine.
No.
We saw you walking down the hall. Your head's down. It's tilted to the side.
You actually fell into the wall.
You're
From
shuffling.
exhaustion
You're shuffling.
from what you're dealing with. What are you dealing with? You're worried that you're not booking enough guests? We have a lot of guests on the show. They're terrific.
And then there's other stuff that goes on after the show, and you're just like, sweet Jesus.
What happened? What happened after the show?
That I can't tell you on the air.
Oh, ass rape.
See, I knew there was
What?
something else going on here.
Yeah, this one I really can't do on the air.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Wow, can you write it down?
Yeah, write it down.
Oh, you won't
Right
even do
down.
that.
No.
Write it down.
Well, let's go to break.
Oh, boy.
Look at
Yeah,
you.
we
Have
can
to
do
do
that.
it.
My eggs are here, and I have a fucking raging heart on.
Oh, I love
Don't ask me why. I like eggs.
Where's Josh when you need him? That's when you need to bring out Josh.
Sometimes a man's body turns against him.
Oh, no.
When you get a hard on, you got to turn it to Josh. 'Cause
Sam's
Josh likes to
blocking
get
him.
close to people.
Yeah, that makes it really go away, though.
Roland, I love you. You know that.
I know.
We're pals, but don't say that shit. I told you exactly what it was.
Oh, boy.
I did tell you exactly what it was.
Oh,
I thought it would just be cool to have him play. That's all. That's all.
Roland.
And I'm only one guy. If these guys still wanted him in to just talk, then we could have worked that out.
No, I think I recall I wanted him to play, too.
Thank
would've
you.
been
Ed.
nice.
I did want an acoustic guitar or something like that. Just come in. Because it's so easy for them, you know? It's not a difficult thing. It's so silly to, if you're trying to promote something, to not just, kick it up there for the guys that you're hanging with.
Unless,
Yeah.
and this is something, unless they don't feel like they sound good acoustically. Some guys,
I think they do, though. I know they do. Yeah, yeah.
maybe, but you never know what singers
I've
are
heard
fucking flakes, and sometimes, I'm, again, totally playing devil,
Yeah.
but he may think,
And he's playing, like, live.
Right now.
Across the street.
but they're plugged in. Some
Yeah.
guys are afraid to play acoustic.
Honestly, even though I didn't recognize the song, and I hope they don't go down that road. Just play your hits for Fox. What are you doing? They sounded good.
It's very big because of, I guess, Rock of Ages. Is that what
Yes.
they're, because they're very, a song, for the fuck's sake, That looks fucking great, by the way, Rock of Ages. You see the trailer for it?
Yeah?
God, it fucking looks... Oh, my
excited,
Jesus
or-
Christ, what a bunch of shite.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Is Jack Black in that? That
not
guy
rocking.
cracks me up.
Is he in it?
I don't know, but he cracks me
I
up.
don't know if Jack Black is in it. Russell Brand is.
Of course.
Fuck him.
And Tom Cruise is in that?
Oh, yeah, he is. He's the star.
He's the star. How do they cast Tom Cruise as, like, the rock singer guy?
Because he's a fucking rock star. He's Tom Cruise.
Has Tom Cruise... Look, he's all ripped and everything.
He's Tom Cruise.
How does that happen? And the fucking chick from goddamn Top Gun looks like an old grandma.
I don't know.
Oh my God, she was. You know, I watched that again recently. She wasn't that hot then.
She wasn't. But back then we thought she was.
No, they just dollied her up for that movie. She never looked like that in real life.
No, they
I bet you.
gussied her up.
She's like makeup. Ugh.
She's married to a woman.
Yeah.
She's gay. Yeah, she just got married.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
No, she didn't. It wasn't Jay Blige. She married someone else.
Oh, you could call me Ray
They
J.
get it?
Blige.
Mary?
Mary J.
She's
Blige.
married.
Damn it.
I did wordplay.
Ryan
Oh,
Seacrest's
double guns,
girlfriend is
Jeff.
that other co-star.
What?
Ryan Seacrest.
Is this going to be a big movie, Roland?
Probably for New York and L.A.
Yeah?
That's where they're all.
You don't think the Midwest is going to... I'm going to watch me some queers singing on the stage.
That's probably no.
Yeah.
Is this like a Glee thing?
No, it's a musical.
Yeah.
So it's
So
Glee.
it's Glee. He goes, is this like a Glee thing? And you go, no, it's a musical.
Glee is not the first musical.
Well,
No, but it's Glee.
It's an actual
It's
musical.
Glee with rock and roll, I think.
I couldn't imagine going to a movie that's a musical like that.
Right. The other big movie this weekend is That's My Boy, so maybe big for Rock of
That's
Ages.
My Boy got a shitty review in one New York paper and an okay review in the other. 2.5 stars and 1 star in our papers. So,
Pointing at me.
but Colin Quinn said he liked it,
Colin actually, he said it to me just at the cellar.
and Andy Samberg was great though. So
Yeah, he was fun,
whatever.
man.
I didn't see the movie. I have no idea.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see that one ahead of time.
Ah!
Roland, I'm gonna hug you. You know.
Yeah, Roland
the
needs
break.
a hug.
Something
He
else-
really does.
No, I'm gonna hug you.
Something else is bothering me.
I'm gonna hug
Yes,
you, but I'm
we
gonna
gotta
keep it
find out what
personal
that
between
is.
me and you. I'm not gonna do it on air, but we're hugging.
I'll do it on
We'll
here.
just find out who
wanna
was
hug Roland?
responsible for
Oh, yeah,
Roland
no
being
shame in that.
this
Could you,
upset.
could you take
And
a
we'll
hug
kick
from
that-
Jim Norton first?
Sure.
All right, but it's got to be a side hug.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because he's got a boner. Oh, do you feel it? Do you feel it? No.
Did you feel?
No, I know. Jimmy's
No,
not.
I would never rub my rod on another guy unless they had a dress on and I was paying them.
All right, Roland.
I know who else wants a hug.
Roland.
You really don't like Josh?
No, I hate him.
I know it's a terrible character and the listeners don't like him, but
Horrid.
it really makes me happy.
Hates him.
Well, thanks, you just bought 6 more months of Josh.
Rock of Ages. You're gonna go see this, Ant.
Oh, yeah. It just looks so
for you.
good. I love a good musical movie.
No. Is Scarlett Johansson in that?
No.
No.
That's Julianne Hough.
Wow, why did she look kind of not there? The one scene, whatever.
Not too
I'm
shabby.
an idiot.
Not too shabby.
All right, Roland. Sorry for the outburst.
Just kill.
Just a little intense in here today, I
Yeah,
guess. We're all pissed about the Mark Wahlberg thing.
I don't blame you.
You don't blame us, right?
No. It's bullshit, but
It's got to be exhausting. You work hard behind the scenes to develop this shit, and then they just, like, throw you to the side. Like it's nothing. It's
then,
unbelievable.
Boy.
and then the booker's job saying, "Yeah, no problem. Next time.
No,
gotta
that ain't
say no.
happening next time.
I know.
We just got to say no.
We don't need Mark Wahlberg that bad to play that game.
I got my Boogie Nights signed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There will not be a next time for something that no one cares about. Nope, that ain't happening. All right, we got Jerry Sandusky shit after the break.
Yep.
I want to talk about the tight rope walker.
Oh, that awful thing. Oh.
It's ridiculous, and we'll explain next day there.
True.
What else is going on? I heard something in your voice. What else is bothering you?
No, nothing really.
What else is bothering you?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on with you, E?
I wanted to meet Seth MacFarlane.
Aw.
When's he going to be in?
I'm a big fan.
Aw.
Oh, sure. He must have 8 things for him to sign.
As opposed
He
to...
loves... Oh! Wait a minute! Whoa,
I think what he's saying is
that?
he might be saying that Jimmy gets a few things signed.
He's right.
So what? Bleach, Nirvana, how many years ago?
Well, for you children of the 80s, 23 years ago.
Jesus. Are you serious?
Wow. That's a while ago.
Doing the math now. 89?
That's crazy.
89?
That should be crazy.
I was in Buffalo.
See,
No, I was packing my car to go to Buffalo, I think. Yeah, whatever. 89. I would have went with Dan Quayle myself. Today was the big potato day.
was today potato day? Wow. Okay.
And the reason why I would have went with it is because it's 20 years. It's one of those,
It's a benchmark.
It's a benchmark.
That was 20 years ago, and he fucking did the potato and
20 years ago.
He walked up to the chalkboard to correct, the young child.
Add one little bit on the end. Just think of potato. How's it? You write phonetically. Put up.
Oh my God, you idiot!
Makes the kid enemy to potato.
Like, well, there's one little thing I forgot at the end.
Did anybody tell him in that moment?
I don't think they did in that moment.
Wow.
What an embarrassment that was.
They killed him for that for a long time.
Oh, they killed him with everything. Dan Quill was a douche.
Wasn't the brightest.
No, he was constantly fucking up. God, that was 20 fucking years ago.
20 years ago. One of the top awkward political gaffes of all time.
Gaffes.
Always number one. I see 10 most.
The guy sounds like a guitar.
Clinton completely out cold.
Bush vomiting, I think, will be the biggest on the Japanese premiere.
Clinton's trying to keep his chin up.
And he starts nodding his head. Yeah.
My State of the Union.
And then you got Bush.
Speech to the nation. Whatever you want to call it.
I love that guy.
Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck. Let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about? I tell you what, you're making everybody else stand up, though, pal.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair.
I tell you what, stand up for Chuck.
Recently, I received a letter from Masayasu Okumura. Oh, damn it.
Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country.
We're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
How did that work out for you?
It is just wonderful to be back in Oregon, and over the last 15 months, we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go.
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Good for you.
They fucked up. They missed the Bush vomiting one, which was probably the biggest one.
Well, that video just sucks because the guy felt like he had to put Green Day over the whole thing.
And Kennedy, what he did in Dallas, his show-off move.
Yep. Yep.
Where he went to brush back his hair and he
filling his brains all over the trunk.
Political gaff.
Yes. Political gaff. Whoopsie.
Those are more whoopsies. So we got a guy who's going to tight rope walk across Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Just awful.
But
a few people pointing out on Twitter what a joke this is because this is something ABC's doing. Can we put ABC on, by the way, so we can check this out?
Are they doing it today, yeah?
Yeah, today. I think they're starting some kind of summer series.
Put it on, like, up there, too. Like the top
way up.
Stupid MSNBC channel.
Yeah, put it both places.
To look at those fucking...
Stop lollygagging.
Guys that look like girls and girls that look like guys on MSNBC.
Anyway, they're starting some kind of summer series called Stunt Summer. I forgot the name, whatever. And I think they're going to do a few of these stunts throughout the summer.
Oh, really?
And this guy, he's part of the famous tight rope walking family, the
Wallendas.
The Wallendas.
The great Wallenda.
So he agrees to do this walk for ABC, and then ABC got involved and said, well, we want you to do this, but we want you to be tethered. And the guy basically has said, I think we have the clip here, he's never tethered a walk in his life.
No.
And,
why would...
And my point is, it's not a stunt if the guy's tethered. That means any one of us could go up on that rope.
Yeah. Travis
any one of us.
Goes, that's not a stunt because it's a Six Flags ride. Yeah. It's like just a Six Flags.
So what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Then don't do the stunt thing if you don't allow these guys to do it properly.
Right.
And then you brought up a great point before the show.
Of course I did. What?
Wide World of Sports. And
when we used to watch
Evel
Wide World of
Knievel
Sports
and all this shit.
Yeah, when they would do stunts, it was like, the Joey Chitwood stunt team is going to take a car and try to jump it over buses and fucking crash and then Evel Knievel, they would be they would show him.
But they took their precautions for the time, but there was still a chance that the person could fuck up and die, and that's why you watch this stuff.
Yeah.
So why would you watch this dumb thing if the guy's tethered? And the guy's pissed. He's like, I don't want to be tethered.
He broke every bone in his body, Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
For our enjoyment.
Yeah.
The one where he goes over the front of the handlebars to this day, and then the bike is just following him and just crushing him.
Yeah, the fountains at Caesars.
Amazing.
Have you seen this, Sam?
Yeah.
This is the one where
Carl
takes a fucking
does the old dipsy doodle
header.
Carl should have fucking retired, huh?
Carl, grab Carl.
Grab Carl.
Oh, he never quite makes it.
Oh boy, where was that, by the way?
In Mexico, I think.
Mexico,
I think.
Ay, caramba.
Is that him walking away from it? Oh,
yeah. Everybody runs up and just goes like,
too late. Maybe he should have started running as he's wobbling and try to catch him.
Well, the thing was, he didn't try to hold the stick or something. Like he should have dropped.
Yeah, he should have just dropped.
I
the
think
stick
he didn't
and
know what
gone
to do
for
with the stick because it's so big and long. You got to dump it one way. He just panicked. But then again,
He was 73, and it was in San Juan.
Was that his last?
Yeah. He retired after that.
He retired. Okay.
He retired.
San Juan is where? Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
San Juan.
All right, well, here's the guy himself talking about
Ted Wallenda.
This fake stunt.
Clapping crowds cheered for Daredevil Nick Wallenda, who for 6 days has practiced walking 1,200 feet without a safety net, without a safety harness.
My dream is to walk without any tether whatsoever. Again, I think it's more about family history, and I've never in my entire career worn a safety line.
Now there's a growing controversy over that exact feat.
Wallenda being tethered to the 1,800-foot cable over Niagara Falls has become a major sticking point for his sponsors. He won't say who they are, but Wallenda says it's also become a major sticking point for the network that he signed with to broadcast this walk live.
Wallenda says contracts were signed between he and his sponsors. Now he says some are suddenly coming back to the table for liability reasons.
Oh, again, the fucking lawyers.
Shit!
This totally makes sense.
Of course. Lawyers have fucked up entertainment.
Of course.
You know what they've done to us at this point.
Of course, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We grew up in an age where this shit was on TV and the person could die.
It's got to be tethered.
Then don't do your stupid stunt.
Yes.
Fake stunt week.
Or sign away and promise not to sue.
Yeah.
Dumb lawyers again.
Here's what it is too. It's probably not even him and the station. It's the station's lawyers, believe me. But it's probably the lawyers came back and said, well, you know what? If anything happens, we'll probably be sued for broadcasting something that fucked somebody up, that affected them. Like, imagine how many lawsuits would come in. I was watching, and when he fell, it affected me, and I can't sleep now, and I'm suing ABC.
It's more of that overthinking
litigious.
Overthinking stuff that might happen. That's what shut us down from anything. The possibility that something might happen.
I refuse to euthanize Gregory.
Ted.
I refuse to. I'm Ted Wallenda, and I'm the greatest tightrope walker in this part of town, at least.
Are you going across Niagara Falls?
I most certainly will not do that.
Oh.
I get very frightened when I see lots of water. But I like to keep I go a couple of feet above the ground, 30 feet in length, and I'll go right across. Once in a while, I'll take the old dipsy doodle fall.
Dipsy doodle.
What's your greatest walk?
My greatest walk is when I go to the side, or sometimes I'll just kind of put my crotch on the rope and guide myself very quickly across the rope.
What did you walk across?
What's that?
What did you walk across?
A cement barrier. I put up. It's only 2 feet wide, and I have it built, and I walk across it with my arms flailing wildly.
It doesn't really sound that dangerous.
It's very dangerous. If there's not a lot of wind, my friend walks next to me with a fan and blows it on me. It keeps me cool.
So you don't believe in being tethered?
I would never tether myself,
no.
Except unless I was very high, then I probably would. I don't want to fall and hurt myself, Gregory. I don't know why they put it between buildings. That's very high. You're going to hurt yourself.
Well, that's the whole thrill of it.
That's not the thrill of it. I like to know that I'm going to be fine. I'm going to do a walk. I'll talk to you in about 2 minutes. Bye-bye. I've fallen 71 times.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yes, I even spilled my coffee once.
You carry
I
your coffee?
scalded myself. I certainly do. I get thirsty up there.
Up there? How high up are you?
Sometimes between 35 and 45 inches.
Wow.
But it requires great balance with the fan blowing in my face.
Right.
And a cup of coffee in one hand and a cruller in the other.
How wide's the rope?
I have a 2-foot cement thing built.
Thing. 2 feet.
It's 2 feet wide, but God knows what can happen.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing the walk until 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, Josh and Sam will continue to
Josh
bring
and
us
Sam!
all the excitement. And also this morning, a reality check on the popular reality show.
Wait, did he start?
No, it keeps
Then
doing
what
it.
was that?
I think he was
That's
practicing.
I don't think they're doing
Not
the walk
over
until 8
the-
o'clock tonight.
What a bust, man.
That stinks.
ABC looks stupid.
The
You got a
countdown.
guy that, this is what he does for a living, and he doesn't want to be tethered, and you're forcing him to be tethered.
Then he should
to
not
keep
do
it
it.
safe. Yeah, I would have said, fuck you, and then do your own walk somewhere else.
Let's say he does fall off the wire, and the line is there, and he's being held up by the
Right.
wire. What are they going to say? Like, oh, wow, boy, if he didn't have that.
Right. Then we'd have something.
That would have been
went
wow.
viral.
Now it's just
And then
what
when
it is.
when these guys fall, they kind of, for the most part, know how to, grab onto the
Oh,
wire,
my
right?
God. I don't know. That would be creepy, though.
Is it ABC or the sponsors making them do it?
I heard
it's a
this
gaggle of
this
lawyers.
clip's a little older, but it has everything we need. The what I heard this morning, the sponsors are ABC. They're sponsoring the walk,
Oh, so it's ABC is
or maybe
their
some
lawyers. It's absolutely their lawyers,
Yeah, let me play the rest of this.
Argues he doesn't need to be tethered to the cable.
It inhibits me in some ways to be able to have that freedom up there. And I'm not used to wearing one, so it's something else that I've got to get accustomed to as well in order to make this walk.
For now, Willenda will continue to walk the wire without a harness.
I didn't change 2 laws in 2 countries over 100 years old to not fulfill my dream.
That's too bad. And the funny thing is, he'll probably fall because he's tethered, because he's not used to that extra whatever it would be to him.
It would be great if the second he steps on the wire, he just unclips the tether and just goes.
How great would that
That would be pretty fucking cool.
That would be...
That's what a rock star would do.
Yeah, but they'll have
Let's
it in
see
the
if he's a rock
contract. You don't
star.
get paid if you do that. Or when he does it to punish him, they'll shake the wire.
Hey, you, get off of that. Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing for ABC, I think. I really do.
It really is.
Because there's no risk.
None.
Oh, wow. This is the boy's...
What?
It's the boy who was set on fire was testified. Oh, maybe that's different. Okay, forget it.
Oh, all right. So,
I was watching a Niagara Falls special last evening, and it was people that have gone over the falls either intentionally or accidentally, and wow, really fucked up.
What was the
people are stupid.
What was the last one? Only a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
And I asked her before the show, but I'll make believe.
Oh yeah.
Did you see jet ski guy?
Yeah, the jet ski guy from, was that 95? Somewhere around there?
I felt like I was in Buffalo doing radio when that happened. I thought I was, but maybe
I think
not.
it was like 95.
I was out of Buffalo by 95, but a guy decided to take a jet ski over there.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was trying to kill himself.
No, he had this rocket-propelled parachute rig, right? And he's on the jet ski, and he was going to ride the jet ski right off the edge of the falls, and then hit this rocket pack thing that was supposed to propel him away from the falls and all those sharp, jaggedy rocks below, and then the chute would come out, and he'd parachute gently down.
What a great stunt.
Great stunt, if anything worked. The jet thing didn't work, his parachute didn't work, and
he did a dipsy doodle.
He did a dipsy doodle.
It can only be described as a dipsy doodle.
Oh, yeah. Did he
did a
fucking
header
die.
into the rocks, I believe.
Oh, did he fucking die. And then there was a family that is responsible for a lot of the rescues around that area, the Niagara Falls area. And 2 of the sons of the father that did a lot of the rescues decided to go over the falls.
What?
Yeah, one in he took a bunch of tires, inner tubes and shit, and blew them up, and then covered them in some mesh netting, and went right in the middle of the tires, and went over the falls.
That's smart. How did that work out?
Oh, well, he was catapulted out like toothpaste when it hit the rocks at the bottom and immediately killed. Another dumb motherfucker decided to go over in a kayak.
Kayak guy. Maybe kayak guy was when I was up there.
He took a kayak
What year was that?
right over, and they never recovered him, but they recovered the kayak, which looked like a pretzel when he was done.
They never recovered him.
No.
Aren't
no.
there only a couple of people that have done it successfully? Like in barrels or whatever?
I think 15 people have gone over, and...
that is?
Yeah, and I think 10 have survived.
Oh, I didn't.
The first one was some old bag. Yeah, back in 1901. Some old lady in a regular fucking, like, whiskey barrel. And she lived. Really fucked up.
The rocks are what get you, right?
Oh, man.
And
How far of a fall is that?
And the water, because the water keeps pummeling you and you drown.
Another guy died.
You can't fight the water.
Another guy died. He got into a barrel, big metal barrel, with a bunch of bolts on top, and they bolted the hatch and stuff like that. And then he went over the falls and got stuck in one of those currents from the falls where it's just spun.
Right.
And stayed behind the waterfall spinning the barrel. And he suffocated after 4 hours of spinning in the barrel under the falls.
Why couldn't anyone get him out?
He was underneath Niagara Falls. Oh, my God. And it was like a long time ago.
Oh, you're car sick, basically, for 4 hours
Oh,
and
he's
then die.
woozy. And he took his turtle with him, and the turtle lived. He opened it up, and his turtle was fine.
His turtle just kept walking into things for the rest of his life?
Just a very dizzy turtle.
It spun for 4 hours? He probably knocked out before then, you know.
Probably, and he just suffocated in there.
What a terrible death.
Another, there was 2 kids, a teenage daughter and a fucking a son that was like maybe 8 or 9 years old, whatever it was. And they were on a boat with some other guy, and the engine died on the boat, and they were on the river. And then the whole boat starts going toward Niagara Falls. And they capsized. They grabbed onto some rocks. And the girl got out. Somebody reached over and grabbed her out. And then the boy, actually, wearing nothing but a life jacket, right over the falls. He pops out underneath at the bottom, and they pull him out, and he's fine.
Wow, what a story.
Right over the fucking falls wearing nothing. He said he remembers it and said there was no sensation of falling whatsoever. You're just in, he said, like it felt like you were in a cloud, just kind of there, and then he was in the water.
Because you're in the middle of such a rush of water.
Yeah, and it's all relative. You know, the water's falling at the same speed as you, so you're not feeling that wind resistance that you would feel if you were skydiving or something like that. You're falling at the same rate as the water, so relative to the water, you're really not falling. It's kind of a weird thing.
What is that picture right there?
That's the guy on the jet ski that died
this morning. When did he do that?
95.
What year was that?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Wait, how did he die? Like, did he have he had a parachute?
He had a parachute. Some people said the parachute deployed, but wasn't connected to his backpack.
Oh,
whoops!
God.
And he smashed onto the rocks.
Look at the
below.
confidence in that shot. He's like, okay.
Oh, he threw his arms out like,
threw his arms out. Now all I have to do is hit this button, and I'm golden.
And it was supposed to propel him forward,
right,
with a little rocket pack, so he wasn't in the falls and he was away from the rocks. And then none of that happened. he just plummeted to his death on the rocks below
on a jet ski.
Yeah, and then this was that brother and sister, where the brother went over and the sister was rescued. The sister was rescued by a black gentleman that he was over the rail, got his legs on the rail and grabbed her in, and he went to visit her at the hospital and they wouldn't let him in. Because he was black.
When was this?
He saved her life last week.
Oh.
No, it was way back in the 50s, I believe, or maybe 60.
Terrible.
Early 60s. Yeah, and they wouldn't let him in to visit the girl because he was black, but he saved her life.
No, you're right, but there's no reason for resentment. You know?
It doesn't happen now. Behave. I posted a couple of videos yesterday of shenanigans and hijinks. Please.
Sarah from Buffalo. Thank you, Sarah. ABC is airing it, but the ABC lawyers are the ones asking for the harness. They said no harness, no broadcast.
Well, rolls right off the tongue.
You know what, though?
Yeah.
Fuck the money.
Mm-hmm.
If I was that guy, I would untether and do it. Everyone's there with video cameras.
Yeah.
It would be a massive video.
Yeah,
they were nice fuck you to everybody.
They'd cut away instantly.
Who
I
cares,
believe
though?
He's taking the harness. All right, we're going to go to a break right now.
You know what?
We'll be right back.
Then ABC's stupid because then that clip will be played on every news channel.
Everywhere.
every news channel will play it because he did do just that.
Okay, well, maybe, here's the thing then.
Maybe he's listening to us. Maybe he's a fan.
Maybe he will
Untether.
do that. Maybe ABC is covering their bases, and he'll just unsnap it while he's walking. That's up to him. But we have a tether for you. We are covered.
Because these guys...
And now you do what you want.
These guys, in the end, unless you're the old guy that fell, they could do this in their sleep. They're trained for this.
And if they fall, look, it's terrible. That's the thrill of watching it.
Right. There's no thrill.
No one wants to see a guy with a tether on a tightrope because if you fall, there's no penalty.
There's nothing to that. Nothing.
We all watched I go back to Evel Knievel because
broke every bone, dude.
Every jump, we're convinced we're seeing his death. We were seeing his death.
That's why you watched. Go up to the top of the ramp, look around, roll back.
Oh my God.
Do that pass like 20 fucking times.
I remember as a little kid the anxiety. I'm just a little kid with the anxiety because of Evel Knievel.
Oh, I know.
Remember when they would go, I think this is it. And then,
all right, he's coming up. Oh, no, he's back up the top of the ramp. There he is. Look at this.
But remember, they would go, I think this is it right here. And then, nope, he stopped at the top again.
Oh, this is the Caesars jump. Yeah.
God, I wish there was a better video of this.
This fucking great.
I know some guys that have done some amazing things since, but Evel Knievel will always be the best. Look at the slow motion.
Whoa. And then he just ragdolls. You know what he's thinking right there? Wow, this is bad.
How bad did he get hurt there?
Oh, his back broke right there.
You see how close he was to paralyzing himself?
Legs,
He flipped just enough where he didn't snap his neck.
Yep.
And then he's just folling the bike. Look how many times he rolls.
Man.
He should have broke his neck there on that roll.
This is amazing. He just fucked that one up.
And that was on live TV, wasn't it?
That's the way it was back then. We all handled it.
Yeah. Everyone's like, holy shit, that was fucked up.
Everyone's screaming. They're like, what the fuck? That's why you watch this stuff, though.
Yep. The best. The best.
What was the one where he dramatically retired? Like, I'll never do this again.
Was that the Snake River Canyon?
I don't know. Maybe you could find it. He was all banged up, but they got a quick little interview. And
they got him up, and he's like,
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was the man.
Oh, he was.
Look at his rocket ship.
The Snake River. She comes out right away.
This was a dud. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was.
You're released prematurely. He started to roll, and
I think he chickened out.
You think?
I think Evel finally chickened out and pulled the chute.
The heights got him, you think?
Yeah, I think he realized, holy shit, I think I'm going into outer space.
Do you think he panicked with the rocket propulsion?
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. Because you got to think, can you rewind that again and go right to the launch and watch? This thing's going straight up in the air. It's supposed to go across a canyon. It's going into outer space if he doesn't stop the fucking thing.
So you think maybe in his mind he said,
I think he was like going, well,
I got to push this within a second. Oh, hold on, the wire thing.
Oh, here we go.
I keep waiting.
It came down to these final moments of rehearsal. The last chance to practice walking that narrow steel wire. In fewer than 13 hours, the ground won't be.
All right, they're being over dramatic.
Oh yeah, this is their over dramatic.
He will walk tethered, facing no danger, just like you and I do. It's the same as walking down the sidewalk.
Generation.
I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning. Really?
Oh yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
I don't think that's
dude. On tether, it'll be the biggest video ever.
1,500 feet across with a tether, and underneath the falls that pose no danger to him.
And you know the lawyer's like, no, it'll still be good. You know, it'll still be good.
Defies gravity, yeah, with a line.
Right. He's not defying anything, and good for him for speaking out, going, look, they're forcing me to do this.
Yeah. I always wondered how they get the cable across. Look, they use a helicopter.
Yeah, but
I never knew that.
Is that how they do it?
How they do it in the old days before helicopters?
Dude, Philippe Petit, that documentary is so amazing because he explains how he got the rope across the towers. It started with an arrow.
Oh, right, like a piece of fucking string.
You're right. He went with a little string with an arrow, whatever, and then they went bigger and bigger. Then
pulled it across.
And then pulled it across. Wow. And how to make sure it was all tight. How do you figure that
I know.
out?
Yes.
Oh, what are we missing?
Footsteps, creating waves that will then move back and forth along the wire. And when those waves collide, A surprise bump in the road could spell doom for the Daredevil.
There's no doom!
Just an act of physical dexterity.
Oh my
It's an
God,
act
it's
of
all
mental
just fucking
dexterity.
nothingness now.
Glenda, who's preparing for tonight.
This is like doing the homeless shopping spree at a Costco.
Yes!
After hours.
Right.
The largest media spectacle, the likes of which the world's never seen.
Oh, shut up!
All hands on deck production. We pulled out all the stops to make sure that viewers
No, you
can
didn't
see
pull out
Yeah, you
all the
put like
stops.
the fun stop you pulled out and ruined it.
Right. That's not all stops, sir.
Every moment an angle, and 325,000 watts of lighting to
gives a fuck?
illuminate the falls and the rope.
You're going to see the falls from beneath, from above, from the side.
Thousands will make the trip to the falls.
Wow, to watch a man tethered on a rope.
To boost tourism numbers of New York's Niagara
ABC
Falls
should be
State Park,
embarrassed.
visited by millions of Americans each year. And for those tens of thousands here tonight, and the millions more
it's at
watching
night?
around
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah,
It's not even happening today?
I
No.
just said it's in. I've been saying it's in 12
12
hours.
hours tonight.
It's 8
I
o'clock
don't listen
tonight.
to you, Sam.
You should.
I
got all
thought it was 8
kinds of-
o'clock this morning. It's 8 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, that's what I kept saying.
So what are we doing?
That if you should listen to me
We're wasting time.
because you don't listen.
Well, I saw the countdown. That looked like 12 minutes for
No,
me.
it's 3
Yeah,
things.
Sam was
12
talking like
hours.
people listen to him.
Yeah, really.
Could have saved you some time. And
The whole time Sam's trying to tell us it's 8 o'clock.
yeah, I don't know
tonight.
why you're previewing this. It's not.
Why wouldn't they do it in the morning when everyone's up?
Everybody's going to be up. It's 8 o'clock at night.
gotta do it
No,
at
they're
night
going
so
to
you
be
don't
out,
see
though,
the
is what I
wire.
mean. What?
They got to do it at night so you don't see the safety line.
Oh.
It'll probably be a black safety line, like all fucking.
It'll be behind his
blends
leg
into
or
the background.
something. Yeah, or under his pants.
Yeah.
It'll go down. You know what it'll do? It'll fucking come right out behind his ankle, and it'll be like a circle that follows him, like a thing, like a cock ring almost.
Yeah.
And it'll probably go around his waist
Yeah,
or
yeah,
under his
that's what it's
pants.
gonna
You won't
be.
see it.
A cock ring.
People are pointing out that this guy goes, watching the Evel Knievel video jumping over the canyon. Is it me or does it look like he was meant to shoot straight up? Yeah.
Can we see that again?
Yeah.
The angle's fucked up.
Let's look at it again.
The angle is so fucked
yeah,
up.
that's why he's going straight up in the air.
So,
It's like
so he had no intention. Maybe he said to himself, "This will be cool either way."
yeah. Go back, Samuel.
He's about to launch. There's
Oh, he
just-
is. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're. Yeah. Look at the angle.
That's like, wow.
It's not so. Yeah. Get out of here.
There's no way that would make it all the way to the other side.
Wow. Oh, you know what? It's maybe
It got squirrely on him. It got a little squirrely.
You released prematurely.
He went like, "Yeah," he just cut the engine and pulled the fucking chute.
You know, why hasn't anyone done that? It seems like something they can figure out, especially now.
I bet they could, but it's like, why? This
I don't
was
know,
a
make it
different
like,
time.
look, I want to do this for evil or whatever.
People loved this shit back then. Now it's just like,
You don't think it would be that big of a deal?
No.
To watch, I mean?
No, not anymore. When I could turn on a fucking helmet cam video of an actual battle in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Which was amazingly great.
Yeah.
Boy, I got to tell you, those fucking... I was watching some of those last night, the helmet cams from Afghanistan. Those people that made the Call of Duty games, boy, did they nail it. It looks like fucking Call of Duty. You just got bop, 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 shooting their guns, and you're watching going, wow, this looks cool. Not realizing, hey, that's a real guy.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, in the comments, like, everybody knows so much better than the soldiers in the video. That guy's just fucking throwing lead. He's not even aiming.
Oh, really?
You know, why is the guy holding the rifle over his head and shooting over the rim of the fucking, the little ravine? Oh, maybe because he doesn't get his head blown off? Mr. Brave when you're fucking playing Call of Duty? Yeah, look at this shit. Doesn't it look like Call of Duty? That's real. Guy's launching grenades.
You got assholes disliking these videos?
Dude, it's amazing. All the people that know
Probably all
everything.
from the Middle East.
Yeah, well, I hated this one.
That's why it's a joke, man.
Boo. Fake, totally fake.
It's just what an idiot. Who would dislike this or comment on it? Well,
Yeah.
Well, we know.
Well, of course we know.
People are just idiots.
Well, this
that have
guy's
no
launching
lives.
some fucking grenades. God, that's great.
Could we break?
Break. Bud, break.
So when we get back, they're going to be doing the tightrope thing, Sam?
We already
8
talked
o'clock,
about this.
right?
Yeah,
What?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
12 hours.
Damn it.
Bieber's on the Today Show, though.
Oh.
Singing, oh, look, he's helping a sick kid or something.
Good. Now, Avalana has a nickname.
How do I get
Yes, she
Yay!
is Mrs. Bieber.
Oh.
And basically, she had her own little wedding at the hospital.
Yeah.
And
We
Speak up.
Yeah.
this kid has no
the
charisma.
red dot, but it wasn't really the red dot.
And it wasn't really the red dot?
Looks like Erock on his lap.
Oh.
A little bit.
They were
What is that kid saying? It's like
What
Roland.
she's trying to say is there was a paper
Oh,
cutout
fuck,
of
Bieber
me,
heard ya.
and she did the whole wedding with the paper cutout.
It was a paper.
Oh.
It was a paper.
Does she want to consummate this marriage?
Paper Bieber. And you guys have stayed in touch.
Yes. Basically, we talk on iChat all the time, and
Nice.
FaceTime, right? Didn't we FaceTime?
Yeah.
We FaceTime it.
Wouldn't it be funny if you like,
Didn't have it.
I didn't think I
his
had it, then I
wee-wee
found
out.
it, and then I figured it out, and then we FaceTimed. Remember, what did you say to me about my mom?
Your mom is going to be your mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law.
She's a It's nice, Avalana, to have you here in New York for this concert because I know you're a huge fan, and you know he's going to go outside in just a couple of minutes with all the other fans. You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see all these other fans and be back in New York, and it's going to be really special.
And we should just mention to people, we'll talk more about this, you're in the midst of an international tour, so you're a busy young man these days. Do you even know where you are?
Sometimes I don't. I mean, sometimes I wait.
I want to watch him sing. I'll hold the baby. You'll go out and sing, JB. I'll hold your friend.
I don't think
I'll watch her.
Your Uncle Paul.
Why? She's going to sit right there on your lap and act good. She already knows to hold it and talk into it.
The place is packed.
Of course it is. He's
How's
a
Def Leppard doing?
sensation.
Sensation.
He's a sensation.
Oh, good.
He's a marvelous performer. Bounce the kid in your lap. Yay.
Your pal Jerry Sandusky's in trouble, Uncle Paul.
It's not fair. Just trying to teach people how to tackle. You wanted to go to the game, didn't you? What do you think? Tickets are free? Get over here and drink Uncle Paul's Snake Earl. You want to go see the game, do you? Get your underpants off. Put you on the 50-yard line.
Oh, well, that's pretty good seats.
Way up, though.
Oh.
Technically, you're on the 50-yard line.
That's bullshit.
Before the game. We can walk over and stand on it.
While he's doing the voice and everything, he's touching himself.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he is. He's squeezing it.
Well, he's got to get into character.
Mind your business.
Yes.
I'll take you up to the game while Dottie makes stew upstairs.
Fucking Dottie should be on trial.
I had the basement soundproof so no one could hear. Come on over. I'll tuck you and kiss you on the forehead. Getting so big so fast. Yeah, you look so cute in your jersey. I like when the plastic from the letters rubs on your nipples and they get hard when you put the new jersey on. Let Uncle Paul give him a little kiss to make him all better. You like your little boy titties sucked?
Okay. Oh, man. I think I just hit the wall.
I like my titties sucked. You like your,
Oh, my God.
You like your titties sucked?
Jesus.
Come here, number 4. Let me suck your titties.
Number 4. Did he call them victim number 4 and victim number 9?
Come on, I'm going to do a raspberry on your stomach.
Raspberry.
Yay! When I do the raspberry on your stomach, I can smell your excitement.
Oh, my God.
Your nervous, boyish excitement. Your turn. Terrible. Your turn. Let me guide you.
No.
Let me show you where to go.
No.
You want to talk about Niagara Falls a little more?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Niagara Falls. Yay. Gotta rub your belly.
Let me say hi to Todd.
Todd, that's a cute name.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
Hi,
We're trying to
Todd.
get out of the Uncle Paul thing.
It ain't gonna work.
It's getting a little too creepy today.
Yeah, Todd. What are you calling for, Todd? You got some tips for me? Put the Nittany Lions hat on them, and then you stick it in while they're enjoying themselves.
Oh.
You put them on their belly and you stick it in from the back.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Not subtle at all.
Yeah, you put the Nittany Lion hat on.
Happened to being subtle.
I am being subtle.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say fuck his hiney.
Jesus.
So I say stick it in because they can't prove that in court.
Oh, my God. Todd, what do you got on Niagara Falls before we go to break?
I was going to say, you're making this big deal about tether or no tether. Fuck, the original guy that did it took a fucking table and chairs out to the middle and had lunch.
Are you making that up?
No, look it up.
No, I actually think he's telling the truth.
Look it up. There are a couple of wacky things that happen because a couple of people went over on tightrope and they tried to outdo each other. So one guy actually, for some reason, put an oldie washing machine on his back and did it. Another guy did it with his manager on his shoulders.
What the fuck?
That was the same guy with the table.
Same guy with the table?
Can you imagine having to be the guy on the shoulders? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are. You would shit your
Hard
pants.
way to make a living.
Yeah, but imagine fucking forgetting. I would hate to have Jonathan on my back with his giant bulge on the back of my neck. It'd be hanging over my shoulder like a stole.
It'd be a nice counterweight.
That'd
keep you nice and balanced, as long as you have one ball bag on each side.
There's a giant tether. No.
Yeah, so it just shows you how ridiculous lawyers and ABC is. I mean, if you live in that world, you know how easy this really is, especially when you're in your prime.
I gather.
If you could put an old washing machine on your back.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, we'll do some Sandusky stuff next.
Yeah, I'll talk about Sandusky.
And
JS. He didn't do nothing.
Okay, Uncle Paul.
I can understand if he didn't get the tickets, you get angry. He always provided the entertainment.
Oh, so you're saying as long as he gave the kids the tickets, you know, quid pro quo, as they say.
Sure, I don't know. I don't work at pro quo.
Uncle Paul's an idiot.
I ain't quitting nothing. You mind your business. I told him, come on, we'll go to the game. And then when they come over, you just put it on a TV and you give them raspberries.
A lot of kids were uncomfortable with your emotional attachment. It wasn't even so much, well, it was the sexual thing, but you were very emotional, rubbing the legs and sending love letters.
Sure, like we was on a date. I'd rub his little leg by his shorts. I'd go, look at your little Umbros. Let me hike up your Umbro shorts.
Your Umbro shorts?
Write him a letter. Roses are red, violets are blue. Let me put that in my mouth, you. You're like my sunshine. You're like a can of warm sardine oil pouring down my throat. You're like salve that I rub on my privates when they're all chafed from running around. I want to be your preparation H, always getting in there and making you feel better.
Right. Oh, Uncle Paul.
My tongue is your toilet paper. I love you. I need a best friend. Somebody to run down to the store and get me ciggies.
Ciggies, huh?
Come back and sit on my lap. Little Nittany Lions jersey. Yay.
Yay. Jesus. All right, well.
Yeah, well,
play
I guess
soap battle.
Oh, yes, of course.
Soap battle? You got some in your pee hole. I'll get it.
That used to sting.
Sure it did. Till you get a nice tongue down there slathering it off.
Yeah, I don't suggest jacking it with Irish Spring.
No.
Back in the old days before, you know, when you just had to make do with what Mom bought at the old house.
The shampoo will also burn your pee hole.
Shampoo is very bad, yeah.
That'll burn your pee hole, man.
Burns their backsides, too. Ow.
I think his biggest crime was that he added love to the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That love shit. Jesus. The fuck?
He was really into them.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't like when you're too lovey-dovey, especially when they're discovering girls.
Yeah.
When they're really young, you know, When someone's 6, they appreciate good love. But as they get older, they don't like it. Quit kissing me! Chew a piece of gum, Mr. Hargis! You smell like sardines and ciggies.
But again, like with the sardine, some of the like pieces of sardine get stuck under your bridge work.
Oh my God!
Yeah, one time I sneezed and I got a piece of sardine skin in his pubis. Yay, Jerry!
Terrible.
Hope he gets acquitted.
Or acquitted.
Oh, they're still teasing the Bieber thing.
Of course.
I think GMA might have the Beach Boys today.
Oh, really? Does Troy want to talk about Brian Wilson some more today?
What does Pal Talk think?
I like the Brian Wilson discussion myself.
Do you like his new hairdo, by the way? Bieber's got the older guy haircut.
Bieber. Yeah, now he's
Quan?
Yep.
He's got the Quan. You know, did you see those pictures of Justin Bieber at the basketball game with his chick there?
Oh, yeah.
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 Selena. Selena Gomez is like, she's like, oh, man, and her hand's like, something's happening on the court.
She's really into the
She's
game.
into the game. And Justin's just kind of kicking back, texting,
don't
like
give
not
a
into the
fuck.
game. Yeah.
Checking his Twitter, probably.
They were implying that he's the woman in the relationship.
Like everybody else.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
Wow, he looks really different with his hair like that. That's why whoever's in charge of him is pretty fucking smart.
They're trying to get him
Change
out of
it.
that whole thing, and unfortunately for him,
He's wearing a
can't sing.
hairpiece already?
That's terrible.
That's too bad.
Didn't he do something
Lost
on
all his hair already? Fuck. There it is. No, that's not the one.
Didn't he
That's
do
not it
something on fucking
Yes, he did.
on SNL with
Yes, he did.
What?
It was a thing he did.
A thing?
Yeah, but it was good.
And then there's Def Leppard, and oh boy.
Are they playing?
Yeah.
He strummed longer with one arm. They figured it out than he has with two. So I don't even.
He should only get paid half price or something.
So you'll see it hopefully shortly.
Single gun.
I'm just psyched because it's a rock and roll band, and it brings me back to the 80s. And that's my generation.
Right.
I'm just psyched to get out there.
Holy shit, a fellow child of the 80s right there in front of
Yeah.
us, Sam.
I just think it's insulting that they talk over their song and then announce that it brings them back to the 80s.
Right.
Like they're the most irrelevant band.
Right,
And what he just said was just babble, and you could have had another 30, 40 seconds of Def
He
Leppard.
announced that the drummer had one arm.
Right.
I knew that the drummer had one
Everyone
arm.
knows.
They
Yes.
just set up a huge stage for these guys, and then they don't even fucking
And there's
really
nobody
play
down there, so they're counting on the television audience.
Right.
Is there a lot of people there?
No, not for
No.
now.
Can we look down and see them or no?
Yeah, from our office you can, I
I'm
think.
gonna go look. I'll tell you.
All right, take a look, Jimmy.
Well, why would anybody... Like, Justin Bieber is playing a block away.
Yeah.
That's where everybody is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Def Leppard is not winning this one today, huh?
At least the Beach Boys are all the way in Central Park.
What's that chick, fucking Chris Brown's fucking punching bag?
Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna. She's got a fucking forehead like one of those beluga whales. It's like she keeps sonar equipment in there.
That's what they call a
but
five-head.
She's got that, like it protrudes like
Are you
crazy.
sure?
Yeah,
Yo,
they
she's
just
got a
showed a
massive
profile
forehead.
view. Wow.
God,
It
she
is.
looks
She's like
pretty-
one of those hiney-headed aliens from fucking Star Trek.
When
the
she did-
menagerie.
She's got that silky pussy because they're fighting over it now.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, Chris Brown couldn't handle what Drake did.
Yeah.
I know this one.
Well,
Drake.
Chris Brown sends over a bottle, like a $2,000 bottle to Drake. Drake's like, fuck that. Give the bottle back to Chris Brown. And basically he said, I'm still fucking Rihanna.
Oh, man.
Or
And
something
then,
like that.
Glasses started flying.
Oh, yeah. And then
I'm very
everyone
surprised no gunfire.
No gunfire.
No gunfire.
But a lot of glass.
It's like that happened.
It's like R&B, though. It's not like rap.
Yeah, what's this? Isn't that the Chocolate Rain guy?
Chocolate Rain
Yeah,
guy.
I gave Call Me Maybe.
Oh, he's doing Call Me Maybe.
What's
Boy,
Call
he's
Me
trying
Maybe?
for a follow-up hit.
It's the #1 song in America.
Oh, we know. Ooh.
Thanks to...
Who broke it?
Who broke it, Anthony? Tell the people who broke it.
You and Troy Kwan.
After Opie and Anthony Live broke it.
I don't think so.
I don't
What?
know.
I don't know.
Did you not hear me?
Erock didn't think it was important to play today.
You want me to grab
We
it?
didn't play it yesterday, but
grab it.
maybe we'll play later. I don't know. I want to take a break.
Chocolate
Please.
Rain.
Let's break, please.
All right.
What'd you see, Jimmy?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Jimmy,
Jimmy just looked out the window at the Def Leppard show going on for Fox News. How'd it look?
Sparse.
Yeah.
But
I'll say
you could walk up to the stage and see Def Leppard right now, but they only play
and
2 or 3
Bieber,
songs.
it's literally from one block to the other, an entire city block.
Oh no, it's
chunk.
way more than that.
I mean, like in that place where the stage is for the Today Show, it goes from one block right across the plaza, across by 30 Rock, where the Christmas tree usually is, to the other block.
Well, Bieber's so hot that people are standing where there's a building in their way, and they don't care.
Yeah.
We I had Danny snap because I'm such an asshole. I didn't bring my phone. So Danny,
silly goose.
Danny's gonna snap a picture and text it to me, and I will Twitter it.
Oh, good. You could be
An
your own
aerial
judge.
view.
Judge for yourself. As
I
want to
go aerial view. Let's go
an
take
aerial
our
view.
picks. All right, we'll break Sandusky and
Sandusky.
some other shit, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, maybe they're still playing.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony. Whether or not you're paying attention is another question.
No one's rocking to it. They're just standing there.
We all took pictures from above.
Sees in your future.
What happened there?
Did they just go to commercial? They just come right to
commercial. They are fucking these guys so terribly.
We would have taken care of them.
Oh, God, that's great.
And I know we have an audience that definitely at least competes with Fox and Friends.
Oh, did they just
We would have taken care of Def Leppard. We would have had them play a couple songs, one we know, one we don't know.
They cut them right off, like in mid-fucking stream for a KFC commercial. That was great. Dummies.
Kind of makes me happy. I guess you guys know what you're doing, huh? You'll deal with their bullshit over there.
Oh, my God. So, Sandusky, huh?
Oh, you want to do Sandusky?
Yeah, we ought to talk a little Sandusky. I guess victim number 9.
This is the last victim, too. That's coming forward. I think it was the 8th.
And number 9 was yesterday.
Yeah, but I think they said...
Collect them all. Hey, I'll trade you number 2 for a 6. Number 7's hard to get. He's a crier.
I know he's victim number 9, but I thought I read that only 8 hit the stand. So is there another guy that maybe they didn't... I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's not that important.
Well, they called him victim number 9 on the in the courtroom. And this one really coming up with some scathing accusations.
Well, you got to close strong.
Yeah. They open big. They open big with the shower guy.
You open with what?
With one of the shower kids.
What band do you like? I was going to go Zeppelin. I know you don't like Zeppelin that much.
Well,
so
you got to open big.
So what's your band? Blue Oyster Cult?
Well, no.
No?
Not really.
Open with Burning for You and then end with Don't Fear the Reaper? Does that work for you?
I don't like Reaper.
You don't like Reaper?
Commercial, man.
Godzilla? Adam Sandler's on NBC.
Oh, there you go. Well, he couldn't come over here, I guess. Oh, my God. This might be pre-recorded. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking out the window.
You're not related?
We have the same close names, same initials.
I got a movie out. I wanna do some crazy stuff in the movie.
Wait, is it pre-recorded or no?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. There's a fuckload of people out there for Bieber.
His real dad, but I let Andy go back to.
He was walking through the Bieber crowd signing things, according to Erock.
Oh. So, yeah.
Fucking Sandler, wake the fuck up. We all know the same people. You need help with the fucking movie. Enough already with this shit.
I like to. Well, I was looking at Justin Bieber outside. There's a lot of people out there.
Better than I know. And he quotes lines to me.
There's a lot
You're
of
getting
people out there.
13% positive reviews.
You should go on every fucking show possible.
Amazing.
And we would treat him nice because we haven't seen the movie.
That's true. That's true. It's a funny party. You'll have a good time if you see it. You should not bring your little kids, no doubt about that.
No, because it's rated R for crude sexual content throughout, nudity, pervasive language.
You think he's still uncomfortable, or he just plays that?
No, he's uncomfortable.
You think he's just uncomfortable to be in public like this?
Straight filth, and enjoyed embracing the dirtiness.
You played a kid named Donnie Berger, a kid, a grown-up kid, who had a relationship.
Had a relationship with my teacher. It was very inappropriate.
She went to jail.
It was inappropriate. he was in school, and the teacher come on to me, and I had a baby.
And he basically is so traumatized, and you show up as his father only when you need money. Did I miss anything else?
Maybe I wanted to see my boy get married too. He turned his back on me. Remember that.
That's right. And that's where the movie really gets really good.
But at the end, we both learn a little lesson about life, and we both need each other.
I just don't get it anymore.
I don't either.
The guy needs help with his movie.
Sorry, I don't get
it. I don't get it. Enough of these people. What do you got there, Travis?
I was going to say, going back to Sandusky, there was two victims testified yesterday.
Oh,
there was
double
there was
shot.
The one that there was the big closer.
Yeah.
And then earlier it
What
was
about
Tickle Monster.
Oh, Tickle Monster. Right. Tickle
Monster.
Sure. So we had Tickle Monster and forcible rape yesterday. Forcible rape.
Well, sometimes you got to switch gears.
Mix it up a little bit.
If the Tickle Monster ain't getting you where you got to be, you got to pull out all stops. Blackjack to the back of the head.
Oh, shit.
Get your face in that pillow. God damn it, I can't give those tickets away twice. Oh, yeah, all of a sudden now your hiney hurts. Didn't hurt when you was eating popcorn watching the game, did it?
Shit. Oh,
now all of a sudden you're crying, you're dabbing your backside with little wet naps. You weren't doing that when I was getting your pretzel.
Oh, we're getting a very aggressive Uncle Paul this morning.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Paul doesn't even care anymore.
All right, well, Adam Sandler's
I just want to make sure people come out and see the movie because it's really good, and it's about me, and I'm a crazy guy in the movie, a crazy guy.
We get it.
We were supposed to get him, weren't we?
Yeah,
not for this movie. But
well, not for this movie, but if we took some other people, we would get him. But then he did his serious thing, so he didn't want to do this show or whatever.
And that's not a slam on Roland, because now Roland's going to be...
This one it's like Happy Gilmore meets Spanglish.
Right. Enough of him.
Enough of him. He's so fucking rich. Adam Sandler's rich.
How did you do that?
Oh, boy.
What happened?
Jimmy just leaned over. Sam takes his little notes and writes down stuff on his little pad over there. And Jimmy just leans over and scribbles all over what he's been writing
I
the
love
whole
when he
day.
leaves the room, I'll draw cock and balls on his tits.
You want to go through this with the victim?
Yeah,
slowly.
yeah.
I want to go slowly through this.
Yeah.
Final prosecution, witness testifies.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
you've got two
apparently
articles
he wasn't
there.
just into
You have
wooing
two
them.
articles. One is forcible rape.
Oh, boy.
Second one is Tickle Monster.
Tickle Monster.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of details.
Which do you want to start with, the hot one or the funny one?
Who's the closer? The one that
Forcible
says
rape
that
is the closer.
Forcible rape.
That's the
You
closer.
always close with forcible
Yeah,
rape.
Tickle Monster is always a cute story up front, and then the forcible
Right.
rape is your clothes sexy.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you, that's how you close a rom-com, with a forcible rape.
You open it with Tickle Monster.
Yeah, you open up all fun, and
Yeah.
it's all fun and games, and then you got to get serious to end the rom-com.
Yeah.
I don't feel like reading this.
You want me to?
What? If you don't mind.
I'll be happy to.
I'm actually shaking. I got to eat.
More accusers detail Sandusky's alleged abuse.
Oh, no, he's going to read like this.
Two more accusers.
I
can't hear
it. It's too good for any character.
Two more accusers took the stand at Jerry Sandusky's sex abuse trial Thursday. One of whom said the former Penn State assistant football coach called himself the Tickle Monster.
Look out.
Before embracing him in the shower. And another who said he was distraught that the two lost touch. Like, so he was, I'm the Tickle Monster. He basically pulled a Josh Goodnaturally in the shower.
Look at the Tickle Monster coming through. Oh.
The second snitch, now 25, said he loved Sandusky and that he viewed him as a father figure, but that he became angry with Sandusky because he never reached out to him after the witness was sent out of the area to live in a group home. So basically, he was a fuck him and forget him relationship. He just forgot about me like I was nothing, said the man in court documents as victim number 3. I would pray he would call me and maybe find a way to get me out there, but it never happened.
Yeah.
So that was a twisted way he knew love, was from this old guy.
From Sandusky.
Yeah, Sandusky. The 2 alleged victims who testified Thursday brought to 7 the number of accusers to take the stand over the trial's first 4 days. Jurors also heard about 2 other alleged victims who have not been located by investigators.
Oh.
Hopefully they don't have their head buried in the sand because, well, that's the perfect position. Get it? Because he's a rapist.
Of course.
One of the men, now a member of the Army National Guard, describes frequent sleepovers at Sandusky's home in 1998 and 1999 that included the ex-coach rubbing his body, touching his penis. Oh. He said Sandusky also gave him a bear hug in the shower. Fucking yuck. Big naked bear hug.
Come here. He's all wet. Harry.
What's the worst part of that?
The big, it's calling himself the tickle monster.
Yeah.
Yay, and then hugging you.
Between rubbing his body and touching his penis and the bear hug, which one is the worst?
Rubbing the body is bad because it's too intimate.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people would think touching the penis, but I think when it starts getting...
The bear hug, I think, is the worst. That's a hug. Because you do... A dick grab is just a dick grab that's awful. A hug is something you do to your father or your friends. Like, there's other associations... with hugs that are not sexual. There's no other association with your cock.
I would go bear hug is the worst.
Yeah,
a naked bear hug is worse, believe it or not, than him touching your penis.
Yeah. The man said he lived with his mother at the time. No, I don't. I agree with you. I think that's, yeah, absolutely. The dick part, at least you get to calm. You get to tell him to go slow, go slow. The guy did not get along with his mother, of course, so this predator picked up on that. He didn't know where his father was. He testified that he felt uncomfortable when Sandusky touched his genitals in bed, and then he would roll over to prevent anything else from happening.
Oh, Jesus. Roll over.
But that didn't
well, that backfired.
Yeah, it sure does.
Literally.
Because then you wind up rolling back over and letting Richard suck.
Suck it.
But that he didn't tell Sandusky not to get into bed with him. So he rolled over to make pretend. But then again, Sandusky might have misinterpreted that as offering up his ass cheeks.
Oh, he probably did,
He might have picked up more trouble than he bargained for.
I don't have to flip him over myself.
He made me feel like I was a part of something, like a family. The man said, you are a human Lego set. He gave me things that I hadn't had before.
Oh, chlamydia.
A bleeding ass. Horrible memories. Fucking, stomach sleep for 2 weeks. He said that he loved Sandusky. Wow, this is the same guy?
See?
And that Sandusky treated him like he was part of an extended family who was unconditionally loved. That's just depressing. Earlier Thursday, the other accuser testified that Sandusky called himself the Tickle Monster and embraced the then 11-year-old boy in a Penn State shower in '98. The encounter prompted an investigation, but ultimately ended without any charges being filed. Earlier Thursday, another accuser testified that Sandusky called himself... Oh, I just read that, I'm sorry. The 25-year-old victim, known in courts as Victim 6, told jurors Sandusky embraced him in the locker room shower, lathering up his back and shoulders, then lifting him chest to chest in the shower to rinse out his hair.
Wait, he lifted him up?
Like, I'll rinse your hair.
I do that with my 2-year-old.
Oh.
Where you got to lift him up toward the shower head.
That's chest to chest,
Oh, Bieber's on.
But
Turn this on. I want to hear his voice.
Let's hear a little Bieber first.
That's
perfect.
Creepy.
I'd love to.
That is creepy.
Here's the Biebs.
Okay.
Let's see if he sounds better this time.
He looks good.
And that's Good Morning America. Has the Beach Boys. And then Fox News has fucking Jeff Leppard.
How awful is that? Fucking horrible.
Sam Champion.
Boo.
Sam Champion.
And trust me, he probably wants to be a California girl.
Hey, Opie, we're missing this song.
This number is terrible. This is great.
He should fire his dance coordinator.
What's he doing?
They're dancing like Raj from What's Happening.
Wow.
Yay!
Justin Bieber, thank you very much. We're back with much more.
Yay!
He's actually good at,
he was marvelous.
drumming. Like, he's actually an okay musician.
Yeah.
But none of that's on display there. He's not a good singer. He's not a good dancer.
So overproduced.
Well, he's not
supposed to be like talented, man.
Too much singing. Too much over.
Yeah, he's not a strong singer.
Like wasn't Leaf Garrett?
Oh fucking no.
Go over the last X amount of years, sex symbols like teen idols. I understand you sacrifice something when it's a teen idol. They don't care as much about the singing.
No.
Justin Timberlake could actually sing.
He was great, man. And so it's fucking, wasn't like Leif Garrett a good singer back in the day? Or was he not good?
So. I think he wasn't good either.
Oh, was he not good? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was good either.
He just fit the suit.
Fit that suit.
That's why that Brady Bunch episode was brilliant. Because that's what they do.
Yeah,
They pick a guy that's kind of talented, and then they fucking make him the thing.
Yeah, make him the next big thing.
Yeah.
The man said.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Back to Sandusky.
The shared shower happened after a brief workout at the campus gym, even though he hadn't broken a sweat.
Oh, boy.
You need a shower. No, I'm right now. You need one. Trust me. His mother went to authorities when she saw her son come home with wet hair.
Ah, dead giveaway right there.
Inquiries spawned by the report didn't lead to any charges. That whole fucking culture out there.
It's amazing.
The witness who described himself as a big football fan testified that Sandusky had given him a tour of the Penn State football locker room and training facilities and had him try on some equipment of players.
Oh, God.
Including star running back Curtis Enos.
The jock straps.
On cross-examination, the man testified that in recent years he and Sandusky exchanged text messages, sent notes for holidays and special occasions, and last summer met for lunch. He also told the court that Sandusky and his wife Duty had supported a mission, trip he took to Mexico.
Oh. Duty.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He is despicable. Wow.
I just wish they would take more people down in this whole case. Like Dottie.
Yeah, Dottie is
Dottie,
just a
what the fuck?
Turn your head Dottie.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Put on the old blinders there.
She comes up in these transcripts a lot.
Yeah.
There was one in a hotel room where, she was in the other room, but they're adjoining rooms, basically.
Yeah.
And she just ignored.
She was constantly, like, walking in when he was with boys and...
What a horrible fucking person.
Oh, yeah.
Called Believe coming out next week. Justin, you know, when you look at all of these people, when you hear more than 8,000 people, we think one of the biggest concerts ever for us. What do you want to say to all of these people who've camped out, who love you so much this morning?
I mean, all I can really say is that, you know,
Get a life?
It's just amazing for me to be able to see all you beautiful faces as it is for you to see me.
Why
so
is he talking like a black person? Stop that!
And I always appreciate everything they do for me.
They really love you, Justin.
All week long, Justin, we've been telling people they should be creating these great signs to bring with them for the concert today, and you can kind of look out and see that a lot of people really took us seriously. There's some great ones. I know that you and Scooter and some other people...
You know what the signs do? Blocks your fucking view. People get pissed.
Right.
You want more of this or no?
Yes.
There's one right here. It's got like Buzz Lightyear and me, and it's like rotating. Maybe that one right there.
Oh, I see it right in the middle.
It's rotating. That one's pretty cool.
Is that the one you want to choose? Because the winner of the sign contest is going to get what?
2 free tickets to my concert.
That sign sucks.
So is that the official announcement? Is it
That's
the
the official announcement. We got the winner. It's over here with the glow.
All right, we're going to get that person signed and get that person. We'll meet them in just a couple of minutes.
Meantime, you've been on an international tour.
How did they pull this off with a contest? But we can't do it without all contesting rules and show up.
And everything.
You gotta have an email. You gotta have an email with the confirmation.
We're doing all.
Oh, you're right.
Because we're aging shitheads. Are you kidding me?
That's NBC again. They just do it right, man.
That's right. They do.
They're a good company.
He's premiering his new album.
He has another new album.
Is he really?
Yeah.
When?
This weekend.
What's the new album? Is that where the boyfriend song is on?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Oh,
And they're playing all the tracks.
Well.
So he wants a boyfriend?
No, he's
Justin Bieber wants a boyfriend and no one is talking about that?
That's
I
what
think
the song
he's
is,
describing
right?
what it would be like if he was someone's boyfriend.
What?
He wants a boyfriend.
I don't think so.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I think too. He wants a boyfriend.
Okay, well, that's not what the lyrics say.
We live in a different world, so it's okay. So he wants a boyfriend and that's cool.
Not according to the lyrics, no.
Their title song in just a moment, but first, let's give a proper welcome. A proper welcome to Mike. Come on, Mike Love.
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
He's not standing, by the way.
And he wasn't on stage with them.
He wasn't on stage?
I didn't see him, no.
You all have been so good to us. Brian, it is wonderful. Oh, Mike, it's been 20 years.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's fantastic, actually. It's couldn't be better. The audiences are loving it, and I think it reinforces that concept.
Yes,
the whole
he does. They want, and this is it. How is touring different 50 years later?
Well, we've had a lot of practice. It's getting better each year.
What is that guy in the back just laughing? I don't know. Much too.
We graduated from the station wagon and a U-Haul trailer. I'll tell you that.
Laughing loudly
You
and
really
saying,
have,
pay
but
no
it's great
attention to Brian
to have you all
Wilson.
back. And this new music, I mean, how did this one come about?
This is a creation from our resident genius here, Brian Wilson.
Oh my God.
We started off.
Wow.
Holy shit. With a few demos, and we went to Capitol
It
Records with
looks
these
like
few
they
demos,
put old
and they
man
liked what they
makeup
heard.
on
They said,
him.
"Okay, guys, we believe in you again."
It's the
We
guy
wanna
that
make
lost
this
his hair
your
years
biggest
ago, but
debut
doesn't
ever.
want to admit it.
Believe in you. We
That
never
guy
stop
from the
believing
Beach
in you
Boys?
guys.
Oh,
Never.
wow.
Never. All right, do you want to hear new music from the Beach
No.
Boys?
Why wouldn't you?
That's why God made the radio. Here again, the Beach Boys. Thank you, gentlemen.
We're back and better than ever. We're back.
What song?
It's a new song.
But Brian Wilson isn't playing with them.
Yes, he is.
Jesus Christ.
And we have yet more music from Justin Bieber in just a moment. But first,
good.
This is Today on NBC.
And you know who's getting forgotten today? Def Leppard. They haven't gone back to them since they cut him off in mid
a chicken
song
commercial.
For a chicken commercial.
Oh, man. Poor Def Leppard.
It's a rough business.
Yeah. Well, fuck them. We would have treated them right.
Yes, we would have.
They show Bieber in his entirety. He had fucking a half hour of interview beforehand, and Def Leppard does one verse. The guy steps all over their song with talking, and then they cut to a chicken commercial with no fanfare.
They're using them as bumper music for their broadcast.
Yes.
Fuck
That's
you
what they
guys.
are, live
you know
bumper
what?
music.
Fuck you guys. You stupid idiots.
Man.
Fucking wake up. We would have treated you nice. New song, old song, interview. You would have done an hour with us. They haven't gone back to
We treat Drew Boogie better than they're treating Def Leppard.
Right.
Look at the old bags at the fucking Beach Boys concert. Oh, no. Ew.
What was that?
I don't know. Horrible bat.
That was the beach ball.
Yeah, Troy and me got to meet Brian Wilson when he was up here when Ron interviewed him.
When did he interview him?
What? Ronnie interviewed Brian Wilson?
Yeah,
Holy
it was...
fuck. You gotta tell me about some of this
probably
stuff.
2 years ago at this point.
Oh my God, I would have loved to met.
Did we try to get him or
Brian
not?
Wilson?
He wouldn't. He was doing that, and that was it. I mean, he came in the afternoon.
Oh.
He was not like doing it.
How was he on the interview?
Good, off and on.
What's his problem? Does anyone know?
He fried his brain.
Yeah, he's a mental patient.
I mean, he did a lot of acid, like a lot.
Oh, is that what it did? It acid?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly. You see that video? Oh, the guy doing acid?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's great. He just sits there and says exactly
We're
for
gonna have to
fucking
get that
15
on
minutes.
the air. Troy Kwan.
He's a paranoid schizophrenic.
Nice.
So he's on a lot of
Is he
medication.
really?
Yeah, he hears voices in his head.
You know what I don't hear in my head? Your walk-in music. That's good timing.
He always has it ready for the after show.
Why was that not? What were you doing, Erock?
Erock had one job
haven't done
today
it in a while, so I
to cue Troy's music. That's it.
Yeah, what was he- he's in there
That's all we
doing?
needed from you today, sir.
What's he in there doing?
Well, I mean, I did see him earlier writing a fantasy card for SummerSlam. So I don't
Nice.
know.
He just makes up like fantasy.
Fan
rap.
fiction.
Yeah, he makes
Fan fiction.
Exactly. He writes WWE fan fictions while the show's on.
Who got to meet the Biebs around here yesterday? Who was
Nobody.
part of the top secret mission?
Just the talent department. And
But who?
Hits
Like-
one.
Who on
Liam.
Hits One?
Well, I guess Kid Kelly and Mikey Piff.
They got to hang with the Biebs last
I
night?
mean, they got to see him. They got to probably record with him.
They keep it so quiet. He sneaks up in the other elevator. So he doesn't even
The
come up.
Sternovator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Sternovator,
the Sternovator.
not the innovator.
To the Sternovator, Robin. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Troy, so that's it on Brian Wilson? How was the interview with Ronnie B?
He's out of his mind.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to Brian Wilson.
Right. Yeah, he's really out of it. The funny thing was because I was sitting there watching the whole thing, and as soon as the interview was done, he was like, "Okay, hey Brian, thanks for coming by." And Brian's like, "No problem." Just puts down his headphones and just walks out. And they went to a commercial break, and he didn't even say goodbye.
No goodbye, no pictures, no nothing.
He just walked out.
Did you take a picture with him or no?
We did outside there, yeah.
I did. What do you know about the 50-year anniversary tour thing they're doing? It seems like that Brian Wilson has nothing to do with the new music. Seems like that someone else sang the Brian Wilson part, and it seems like they just put him in front of a mic that's not on. That's what I just looked at on TV.
I heard a clunker note that seemed like it was coming out of him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just singing along with another voice?
Yeah.
He was not singing the lead on that. There's no fucking way.
No, that's
I'm pretty
what
sure,
do you know?
I'm pretty sure that's his band. He put that band together to do Pet Sounds, because he did Pet Sounds live.
No, those are the guys. We recognize them from all
Those
the
were
years.
the Beach Boys.
But they also
the main guys, but the backing band.
Yeah, they threw a couple other guys in there that really know what they're doing.
But
That's obvious too.
The last time I saw Brian Wilson live, he just basically just sat there in front of his keyboard, not even playing it, just his hands
that's what
like
he was
this.
doing. His hands were just laying on the keyboard just now.
He's fucking gone.
And he's just kind of babbling.
The shot they're showing, you don't even know where he is on
What,
the stage.
what song are they
There's
doing
10
now?
people. I'm sure they're going to go for a hit.
Hey, how long has Stern been playing?
Oh, wait, he's singing.
He's not playing.
That synthesizer sound?
I've seen them. What's that?
Pick it up on.
I mean, that's Brian Wilson's band. I've seen them do that live. They did Smile start to finish, and they're really good. They're incredible.
Hey, you know what else, though? They got other guys playing various keyboard things and guitar players and stuff, and they're all mic'd.
Yeah.
So those harmonies, they could sound full because it's not just the Beach Boy guys. Right. It's everybody in there throwing in nice full harmonies.
And I'm sure everything's auto-corrected. I mean, they have the processing and everything that they use nowadays.
Sounds pretty goddamn
The
good,
way I
though.
do it, man. I sing live or I don't sing.
That's it.
Ronnie said when Brian Wilson was in here, like while the interview was happening, like there'd be these moments where he'd like have eye contact and they were right there together and he was having a conversation and then randomly he would just ask a follow-up question and Brian would go, no.
Wow,
and
that's
then
so
he would
much
be
fun.
off. And so he'd just have to restart again. It's
I'd love to hear that.
Just
No
off and
shit.
on and off and on. And
Can you find us an example of?
Yeah, maybe you could
of this.
find.
I just want to hear maybe a
some of
minute
it, yeah.
of Ron interviewing Brian Wilson now.
Oh, Def Leppard's on. Def Leppard.
Oh, shit, let's go to Def Leppard. It's Music Friday. All right, what are they singing?
listen to the crowd.
Yeah! Come on now, yeah! They're like, yeah, I got to get to work. Oh, look, Def Leppard. And they just keep walking by. All right.
There's only 100 people.
I know.
Probably should have taken that vocal there.
Look at the Fox people. Look at the Fox one. He's rocking to it.
Hannity's in there.
Hannity, get in there.
Yeah.
Holmes, you stay in the back, Holmes.
We got half of Greta's face in there.
Oh, boy, there's the one-armed drummer guy.
There's a lot of space between those people.
How about you shoot him from the other angle?
Yeah, I know, right?
He got busted for beating his wife.
I like them if they stuck with their drummer, though.
And,
Pour some sugar on me.
and Fox let him play, so that's good.
Yeah.
Fat
In the
girl's
end,
on the
they-
phone,
they
holding
worked
up
it
a
out.
on her
phone.
phone.
She's like, listen, here they
I don't
are.
know, some band is out. I
I
don't
don't know.
know who they are.
I don't know. I was going to work, and I don't know. They show the Fox Morning guys, like, he's just, his head's going up and down.
In his beige suit.
Very awkwardly.
Sarah?
What are they doing? They just cut him off again.
Sarah? That's the same channel.
Appreciated it.
Why can't start? Why can't they figure out how
Why
to
did they
go
let him finish this song? You know what? Also, the end of the song is when the people would be like, yeah, and make it seem exciting and
What
everything.
a terrible fucking job of not even fading out.
There wasn't even a graphic that says
nothing.
That's
No
terrible.
bumpers. There
That's
wasn't even a bump.
It was a Quicken Loans commercial.
Wow.
That's great.
Brutal. They're terrible.
Sarah, right?
Sarah.
I hope Def Leppard is taping this and so they can watch the broadcast.
Oh,
Jesus.
they're not going to be happy.
No.
You know how mad I'd be if that was Sabbath? Do you know how out of my
Oh,
mind
yeah.
I'd be?
Man. Oh, I would love to hear that.
That's great.
What are they doing?
You'd be so mad, wouldn't you?
Why would he down there?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be fucking here.
No, that's true.
We'll break. We're going to get to
Wow.
the final testimony from the Jerry Sandusky trial.
Y'all, there's some more.
The rape one.
The headliner.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. We're going to get to the final one.
Yeah.
I think it's the final one. as far as these guys testify.
As Tattle-tales go?
Yep.
Everyone's looking to get it right. Everyone's working for the weekend. Everyone's working on the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. You want a piece of my heart?
That's my favorite part. Heading toward the weekend on the Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. The big worker.
That's right. There was something we wanted to say before.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. We just talked about some fun stuff. Some fun stuff. Brian Wilson. The Bronny. Everyone's sending me links to the Ronnie B. Brian Wilson interview. We just want a quick highlight.
Yeah. A highlight, if you will.
I think Erock's working on that, so we'll have that in a minute. But we got the final accuser in the Jerry Sandusky trial, basically saying Jerry there forcibly raped him.
Yeah, this one's a little more brutal than the rest. He was trying to woo the rest of them with his gifts and his love, but this one he just took forcibly.
I like thinking about weird shit. This is their closer, obviously. So they had to line up all the victims and go, you're like,
you're a middle.
You're like mid-show.
Yeah.
When people go for their pee breaks. Oh, no, you're the closer. You're our stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
We'll open with you, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But they actually had to do that and decide, what spot for all these guys. Basically saying, you were fucking molested, but not as bad as this one.
Yeah.
And this is the closer.
This is the one that had the bloody asshole, right?
Final prosecution witness in this child sexual abuse trial of former Penn State University assistant Jerry Sandusky testified Thursday that Sandusky forcibly raped him on several occasions.
Wow.
We got to remind people, by the way, that obviously we think all this is despicable. People get confused because we make a few jokes and there's characters and all this shit involved. This guy is a complete piece of shit. Set up your nice there. The 18-year-old man identified in the indictment as victim number 9, testified that he cried out for help as Sandusky raped him in the basement of the Sandusky home. That's right. He's saying he raped him. But no one came to his assistance. Holy fuck. He said he believed that the basement was soundproofed and that Sandusky's wife, Dottie, couldn't hear his pleas.
You're saying his name wrong.
How'd you say Sandusky?
Sandusky and Duty.
Sandusky and Duty?
Sandusky.
I'm a shitty reader to begin with, and now I got to do this? Fuck. Afterward, Judge John Cleland announced that the prosecution had concluded its case and that the defense would begin Monday after a 3-day break. The man said he stayed overnight at Sandusky's house. This is the shit I don't understand.
Right.
Stayed at his house between 50 and 100 times. He said Sandusky began forcibly raping him beginning when he was maybe 13. And I'm sure people call up and explain why someone would stay in that environment 50 to 100 times. I just don't know that world.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I would figure out a way to get the fuck out of that situation, no?
Tickets, free tickets.
On some occasions, he said the assaults were so forceful that he would bleed from his anus. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Winner.
He said he didn't seek medical attention. Instead, I just dealt with it. What was I going to do? I mean, he was a big guy, the man said. He was bigger than me at the time. Way bigger than me.
Uh-oh, no shit. With the bloody asshole, we know. Big man, see?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Want to explain further? The man said he told no one about the abuse, even police when they began investigating, because he thought no one would believe him. He's an important guy. He's a football coach, he said. Who would believe kids? God. On cross-examination, the man acknowledged that despite the horrible things Sandusky did to him, he continued to accept tickets to Penn State football games. That's what they're asking these kids?
Well, they're trying to say that they're lying because why would you accept tickets if this happened?
Well, I guess they got to try something, right?
Well, you have to. I mean,
from the defendant as recently as last November, he said he did so because I had a friend with me who had my back at the time.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
His name was Jerry Sandusky.
No, it was his other friend, Terry Manhussy.
Get it?
Yeah.
I like it to go, get it?
Get it?
Yeah. Some of the most bizarre evidence of the entire trial also emerged Thursday, including a short story Sandusky wrote that described his relationship with a boy who apparently attended his camps, which was found in one of the boxes at Penn State. In the story, which was read aloud in court, Sandusky refers to himself in the third person as Jer.
Jer, yeah.
And to the boy by his first name. Although Sandusky's alleged victims are being identified by name in court, NBC News and MSNBC.com do not identify alleged victims of sexual assaults and have replaced the young man's name with X.
I like that he called himself Jer, though.
I know.
He was in his own. Putter Jer? Need your driver, Jer?
Jer.
It's King Comedy.
So we got to make up a name here.
King Comedy. Come on.
I'm Jerry. Jim Norton is a young man.
No,
who
how
came
about Chip?
What?
Oh.
You want to go with Chip? No. You fuck. All right, fine. It's Friday. I'm Jerry. Chip is a young man who came into Jerry's life. Fucking hate you. I got to start over now. I'm Jerry. Chip is a young man who came into Jerry's life, the story reads. Later telling how Jerry was distressed that the boy had broken off the relationship, the story continues. Tell me another story. Jerry has been replaced with I don't care. What? I don't understand this, Ant.
It's Jerry talking about himself. Like, tell me another story, Jer. You don't care.
Tell him, no.
It's like a little
No. Here's what happened. Jerry is complaining that Jerry's mad the kid's not keeping in touch with him.
Yep.
I'm Jerry. Chip is a young man who came into Jerry's life. He's talking about himself and their friendship.
Yeah.
The story reads. Later, it's saying that he's distressed that the boy broke off this relationship.
Okay.
Yep. And this is Jerry writing. Tell me another story, Jer, has been replaced with, I don't care. This cloud has destroyed soccer. This cloud has destroyed soccer, hockey, choked smiles and laughter. There's fear that has reached his insides and is killing his feelings. Meaning he's the kid who used to say, tell me a story, Jer, is now saying, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
And the cloud...
And he's growing hair.
His hiney used to be bare, but I'd be happy to pay for some nair if he'd let me put my hands in his underwear and come in his asshole.
Sure, he needs some stitches there.
Oh, I know, life ain't fair. You're a boy and I'm a bear.
Just use some shout in that underwear.
Oh, my God. Your anal lining has a tear. Don't tell Colin, he doesn't give a care. Oh, don't tell your father, he'll surely glare.
Now let me patch that derriere.
Don't lick just one ball, I've got a pair.
It's filled with cream like an eclair.
Oh my God.
Fucking Sandusky and his dumb poems. Come on, this would have been better.
This guy's a class act.
Oh, put on the cartoons. I'll have sex with you during savoir faire. It's everywhere. Jesus. You'll look. I'll make you walk like her. No, God, I'll have you walking like the cousin.
You can't get it.
No, I'll fuck you so hard. I'll have you walking like the cousin of Blair.
Oh wow.
Oh, that was yeah.
That's great. God damn it.
A. Claire was the best.
Oh,
Wait, there was
Claire.
another one too. Oh, Derriere.
Yeah, we did Harry.
You'll weep every time you look at a chair.
Yes, this butt plug's shaped like a pear.
All right. Well, then it just ends. Jer might not be worthy.
Yuck. pussy hair.
There's the smell of copper in the air.
There's come for all. Want to share?
I'll fuck you from Timbuktu to Zaire.
It's starting to sound like Dr. Seuss.
Your ass looks like chop meat, very rare. Yeah, it's kind of a Dr. Seuss thing, isn't it?
Jer might not be worthy, but he needs a best friend. That's how I am. So.
Jer.
Stupid Jer.
He needs a best friend. What a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's get Dottie involved in this case, though.
Yeah, Dottie definitely needs to... Dottie really needs to fucking go down on this one. Derriere. Derriere. He loves boy ass.
Oh, he lives for
it. Loves it.
Oh, he loves to cock the fucking legs.
Yeah.
Oh, legs. Oh, he's a dirty fellow.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah, filthy man.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess the case is going to get boring next week.
I guess it's more of the technical stuff and who saw what, who knew what.
Is Sandusky taking the stand?
I doubt it. The hell could he say?
He probably wants to.
That interview he did, he's not very good.
No kidding.
Kicking on his feet like that.
No kidding.
Young boys, well.
We got a man who called 911 there over a sandwich.
A sandwich.
We get these every once in a while.
Tomorrow we'll have sandwiches.
Sandwich. Yeah, they get something wrong, so they feel like they got to call 911 to take care of the problem.
Isn't this shit that everyone knows? Like, you don't call
You would
911?
think. You would think.
They just keep doing it. Does the guy sound drunk or anything? Was he wasted?
I haven't heard this one yet, Ed.
Does he sound like he could be a smart man?
You might not have heard me. I haven't heard this one yet.
How long is he talking
This is rhetorical questions.
I know. Let's find out together.
Yes.
911 over a sandwich.
Sandwiches are pretty simple, right? Not that controversial. Cheese, meat, bread.
They gotta do this. Do they have
God,
to?
will you just be a real dude on the TV?
Sandwiches,
right?
meat, bread, sometimes some mustard, maybe some mayo. I like a good pumpernickel.
Why wouldn't you just start with, holy shit, this asshole called 911 because his sandwich was wrong?
Yeah, here's a story.
I watch that show every fucking night.
Yeah, you don't have to establish what a sandwich is.
We know.
Sandwiches are pretty simple, right? Not that controversial. Cheese, meat, bread.
We get
Well,
it.
one man got so fired up about his sandwich not being to his specifications that he called 911 on the deli here that made it.
He ordered in the phone 14 sandwiches, but he said to put a little bit less meat, but extra cheese. What I did, and then he didn't want to pay for it.
East Hartford Grateful Deli owner Tila Azenhara told customer Rother McLennan that she couldn't take back the sandwiches because he special ordered them. And that didn't sit well in Rother's stomach, so he asked Tila for her phone and called 911.
Specifically asked.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Here's the dumb 911 call.
Okay.
Specifically asked for little turkey and little ham and a lot of cheese and a lot of mayonnaise, and they're giving me a hard time. I'm wondering if you stop by.
The East Hartford dispatcher, used to getting calls about fires and fallen trees, now getting a call about too much meat, not enough cheese.
You're calling 911 because you don't like the way that they're making your sandwich?
Exactly.
Tylon Culver, he says this isn't the first time Rother has called the cops to report something not to his liking.
He called the police on me too. He said I tried to, our building is brick. He said I tried to burn the building down, you know,
That's
with a
legit
drill.
call.
Turns out our complaining cheese connoisseur has a soft, doughy side.
I think the customer realized how wrong he was, so this morning he called in to apologize, and he said you're going to come back, but not anytime soon, but you will be back.
But Tough Tila has a warning for future problematic patrons.
If you call Grateful Deli, put a order in, you better come and pick it up and pay for it.
Yeah, damn
Not
you.
call 911.
Right, and not call 911.
Obviously, this story elicits a chuckle or two, but seriously, cops remind everyone not to use 911 unless it is a true emergency.
Yeah, you needed to be reminded of that?
Yeah, no kidding. What an
What
idiot.
happened?
What an idiot.
Oh, gosh.
Do we have that sound clip?
What sound clip? Are you talking about this?
That was it?
That was it.
That's Bugs Bunny rolling the dice.
Yep.
But Jimmy used to imitate that.
But I was a kid and I didn't remember it. You couldn't watch it on video back then.
But how do you do it?
Eeny, meeny, mucksha, may.
Ching chong.
I was right. I only had the eeny, meeny part right.
Yeah.
The
hell does that even mean, Bugs? What's he doing?
Why is Bobo on the line?
Oh, apparently he said he was going to call today. He was on the line all day yesterday, and no one picked up. You hear what he's doing for the 4th of July?
No.
He's having a Bobo queue.
Nice.
What's that?
I don't know. He's having a Bobo quew, a party at his house. But apparently his yard can fit like 8 people, but there's giant above the ground like inflatable pool in the yard, so there's room for nobody. Nobody.
Are
but
people
he
really
wants
going?
to have, I don't know what's going on.
You know, I know he has issues. Let's be honest with each other.
Really?
But I finally had to block him officially.
I blocked him too.
I had to.
I'm hanging in. But
Are you?
I will
I
at some
officially
point.
blocked him 2 days ago. I was like, I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
My entire timeline.
They just babble.
Yeah.
And I finally had to block him. I felt sad about it because I know there's something going on.
Well,
there,
he called with a story. He's not just calling now. He's got a topic. It says story about neighbor driving his mother nuts.
Bobo, I blocked you officially.
Oh, great. Now I can't read your tweet.
Well, see.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Feels bad about
I begged you. I begged you over and over again. I'm like, please stop. But you just wouldn't stop.
I won't, but right, the run that I had a separate thing, a timeline thing to read all the tweets from the show.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. My tweets aren't that great anyway, so you're not missing anything.
I blocked you too, Bobo.
Yeah, there's a lot of blocking going on because of you, Bobo.
I'm ready to.
And I'm actually blocking people that are adding you to @mentions too. I have to. What do you got today, Bobo?
All right, well...
Can you do your Chicago Bob, first of all? I heard you do a Chicago Bob. Or Bobo, or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Yes, Chicago Bobo. I don't know, I'm not lying. Yeah, I got a girlfriend that'll take my virginity, but there's only one problem. She said she would only take it when the Cubs win the World Series.
That's pretty good. Right? He's like a stand-up.
Where's the accent, though?
Well, that's Chicago Bobo, not Bears.
How come he steals every one of my bits?
He looks up to you.
He steals every one of my bits.
You need to bring him back to the compound.
No, he was there once. He shan't return.
You don't want him back?
No.
He was in good behavior, right?
Oh, God.
He at least kept his clothes on, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
He was thrown in the pool naked, I believe.
Actually, he was in the pool in his tighty whities. His tighty whities were cut off with a pair of scissors.
Did you?
Right, that was it.
Did you drain the pool?
Yeah, it's been drained.
Oh, okay.
That was a couple of seasons ago.
You got rid of a couch because of one booger. I would assume you have to drain the pool.
Yeah.
If Bobo's in it naked.
Drain the pool, got a fucking muriatic acid scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bobo, that was great. Thanks.
Bobo. Oh,
no.
That was great, thanks.
I wanted to hear the story about his neighbor.
Yeah, he didn't get
and
into
his
it all
mom.
why he
all right, call back at 10.
Yeah, but that's not punching Sam. He'll accept that call.
You guys will be God.
I don't want to do the shit show.
Yeah, he doesn't. He thinks he's above doing the after show.
Yeah. Oh, after show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
apparently Loverboy is not above it, but Bobo is.
I love when Loverboy's on. I like calling in for those
maybe you
shows.
could get Def Leppard.
Yeah, you might be able to, right?
Maybe you can fix their hearing or something.
Good one.
Stop making those jokes.
That's a good one, Chip.
Yeah, how come the Panther can't hear too good neither?
Well, I got to say something about Sam Roberts and the new young Roberts family. I got to thank you card already.
Crazy.
What the fuck is that about?
That's crazy.
And it was postmarked from Connecticut. Now, what were these things made and mailed out the night of the wedding?
Yep. Was it postmarked from Connecticut?
It certainly was.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you know why? Because that's where Jess's work is, so she would have sent them from work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But wow, that's quick.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast. You guys just decided getting
Not
this
you
done.
guys.
Wait, did it
That's
look
all-
like?
it's
Whose
all her,
handwriting
right?
did it look like?
Oh, did
That's
not look
all
like
her.
yours.
Yeah, that was the plane rides to and from Bermuda. A lot of
She is. She's on the spot.
she likes to get her tasks done quickly.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Very good.
Amazing.
Ronnie B, Brian Wilson, you get it, Erock?
Yeah, we have a clip. It's about 33 seconds.
That's it?
Well, the interview was like 47 minutes. So.
That's
Why don't we play 31 minutes of the interview?
All right, because that would put you exactly. Well, I'd put you at 9:59.
Perfect.
Yeah. We just do the 33 seconds.
It's topical.
Is it?
It's topical, though. Brian Wilson on the TV. We play Ronnie B's interview. Perfect.
Not
And we
perfect.
start our weekends.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. What do you got there, Erock?
He's talking
Sore
to...
feet.
My Rolodex in my head was spinning for a fat joke.
But you're like, which one haven't I
know.
used?
I'm like,
Clogged arteries? Fuck, no, I used that one.
Yeah, I used that one.
Worn out teeth? Fuck,
Believe
no.
me, because I didn't say it is not for a lack of trying.
What do you think?
I don't know. I was like, what do you got, Erock? And it's like,
numb toes?
yeah, something I couldn't put
Stomach
one
rolls.
together.
Clever.
I was trying to think of some kind of food
Right,
joke, but
Big old titties.
yeah, something in his mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking tuna fish in his pocket. Mayonnaise leaking from his asshole. Olean burps.
Erock, you enjoy those jokes.
A house full of broken scales.
A game hen caught between his teeth. Sorry.
You know, Erock can't handle glutens.
I heard that yesterday.
don't know that.
He, for some reason now, he's a gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
That's a very hip thing to be now.
That's what Eric is.
It's just you need some gluten.
I don't think I am.
You know, you're gluten free.
No. Someone told him he was a glutton, and he misunderstood it.
He gets Tommy upset 3 to 4 times a week, and his wife is tired of him shitting and having horrible shits, so she's been talking to him about
Oh,
it.
no.
You have horrible shits, Erock?
Yeah. They're not good.
What's wrong with them?
Nah, it's just...
You know his wife couldn't take a shower the morning after the wedding because the shower was full of
shit?
towels that were stained with Erock shit.
Oh, God.
What, is this true?
It's terrible.
We talked about this.
I don't remember.
The Monday after his wedding.
Erock is also sit-up intolerant. Cigars and scotch. Very funny. They asked what kind of adhesive holds up Erock. Gluton.
Oh, Erock.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
So what's the Brian Wilson clip?
It's always bad. The clip, right.
He's talking about songwriting.
Now, for you yourself being a songwriter,
Yes.
do you think when you're going through some of these songs, like when you hear these songs, do you think about the songwriter, you being a songwriter yourself? You
Not
know?
really.
No. You just take it as face value of the song.
Right.
One of the things that I thought that you did really interesting here was "I Loves You, Porgy," where you sang from that point of view of the. Of
I
the
love you, Porgy, don't let him take me. I think it's a beautiful tune.
Okay, so
It's not bad. I mean, it's just...
That was kind of, I guess...
What a terrible example.
You wanted an example of an awkward...
That wasn't
moment.
awkward.
It wasn't terribly awkward.
No,
it wasn't that awkward.
Ron
Wasn't
was
awkward.
asking him questions
Yeah.
like that didn't require big answers. It wasn't like he asked him to expand on something. He was kind of like going, so you think this? No. I didn't feel that was awkward. And then he started singing.
All right, well, we got
here
another
they
clip
come.
here.
Nice work, Erock.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
Unless there had been
Oh,
some
boy.
kind of context where it was like we start with a longer answer and then all of a
of
sudden
course,
he's
but
doing
that
short.
was he's never been a good example provider.
Oh, and then
Eric,
they're saying
that's
that it's
never been one of his
Erock's,
strengths.
Erock's love song, I Love You, Porky. No, it was Porgy. He's clip intolerant. Oh. You're getting hammered over here.
Bobo,
Erock.
what's the problem, Bobo?
Bobo.
What's the problem?
Bobo.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
What's
I hear
problem?
you're mad now or something.
Problem?
Oh, no, I was upset, right? Anthony, first of all, I promise to behave myself if you invite me to your house.
You always get naked.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You've gotten naked every time you've been at my house.
I'm not going to do that. That was only once he did that. I'll never do that again. I promise.
You do it every time.
Every time.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. I promise. I promise.
God, we're stressing out the lunk.
On the grave of my father.
I don't know, Bobo. You did get naked
father?
last time.
Yeah, but I do. I swear on the life of
Well,
my
he's gotten naked 100% of the time
He's
he's
swearing
been there.
on the life of his mother.
Well, you know, Bobo, getting naked's a bad thing, and you just seem to like to do it, so I would have to vote no.
Bobo, it's 100% of the times you've been at my house you've gotten naked. We can't put up with that.
Oh, but I'm not going to do that. I promise. I swear.
Well, you promised, but you did it every other time.
I did. I really do promise. I swear on the life of my mother and my favorite uncle, my Uncle Louie. I swear on his life.
Uncle Louie.
All right. Swear on Mr. Maloonigan's.
Oh, boy.
And I swear on Mr. Maloonigan and Rosie.
What kind of
And
dog
Rosie.
is Mr. Maloonigan?
What is he?
I got 2 dogs. You people forget I got 2 dogs.
Well, what kind of dog is Mr. Maloonigan?
No, you already know Mr. Maloonigan's a schnoodle.
A schnoodle.
And you know Rosie's a beagle.
A beagle and a schnoodle.
What's this? You have a beagle, and what's the other dog?
A schnoodle.
Oh, schnoodle. Hey, what's going on with the neighbor and your mom? Go ahead. Go. Funny, a humorous anecdote. Go.
Well, I could tell you, the neighbors, these Russian neighbors are driving my mother nuts.
Russian.
Why are they in such a hurry, Bulbs?
They always...
They use them in their magnetic trays and real linen napkins. All right.
they never...
So just blow
Oh, of course.
They make sexy for the monies. Can't do it. Of course, just keep going.
They never listen to my mother when she says not to constantly use the washer or dryer, which is a...
He should be at worststoriesever.com with this one.
It really is. He's terrible.
Put him on Book Radio. Tell him to call Book Radio.
Yeah. What if it had a good punchline?
Yeah, which would be a gunshot.
Yeah. Hey, remember the Stanley Cup thing?
The
Kings won the thing.
You sure?
I'm sure. One of the LA Kings didn't give a fuck. It was being broadcasted and needed to curse.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, they're potty mouths, those LA Kings.
Last we've been showing you the LA Kings are being crowned today. The celebration going on right now inside Staples Center. Jonathan Quick, goaltender and MVP. Interesting to see him out there in his shorts this afternoon instead of in his normal uniform. He does have his jersey on. Let's go ahead and listen in.
Thank you so much. How about this fucking team right here?
Oh boy!
How about this fucking team right now after the great?
That's great.
After the great TV setup.
How about this fucking team right here? Look at these fucking guys.
Oh, they're all panicky, I bet, in the studio.
I'll tell you, it's 4 years ago, we were getting beat by Detroit 8-2, and the support we had back then, and now we're beating Detroit, and we're beating New Jersey. And to see this, 18,000 here, you guys have been unbelievable. I can't thank you enough. The team can't thank you enough.
Jonathan Quick, the goaltender and the winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy, the playoff MVP, speaking this afternoon. Of course, he did use a four-letter word there, and if you heard it, we apologize. We did try to get in. We just weren't quick enough on the button this afternoon, so we apologize if we
You didn't try.
offended anyone.
It wasn't that you weren't
again,
quick enough on the button. You didn't try. Stop fucking lying. You would have heard it if you would have tried.
We can handle fuck by now.
Don't worry. A four-letter word. How old are you?
Right.
A four-letter word. Oops.
Say a curse. A cuss. However you want to say it.
Inappropriate language, something, whatever you want to fucking say, or don't acknowledge it at all.
Love is a four-letter word.
Oh,
I wouldn't acknowledge it. I would just let it go, right?
It's hippie Jim.
Oh.
You don't even have to acknowledge it. It's what it is. I was saying earlier, I was watching those goddamn helmet cam videos from Afghanistan, where the guys are just they're in firefights. It's amazing. And but one thing war movies don't portray accurately in the movies is the constant use of fuck and shit.
The amount of
in
curses?
battle.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's all they're saying the whole fucking time that they're shooting is, oh, fuck, fuck, get on the fucking side. Shit, where's that fucking coming from? Fuck, constantly cursing.
Do you got a good one that we can play real fast?
I think probably Afghanistan, firefight, helmet cam, part 1. That was a good one. And boy, they look just like Call of Duty. It's amazing.
The part 1 part and everything?
Part 1.
You really remembered this?
Part 1.
Okay.
Is
firefight?
Is that it? Part 1. Yeah.
On helmet cam in Afghanistan. Part 1. Holy
That's
shit.
it.
All right.
Guy's got the saw out. He's fucking laying down some fucking suppressing fire. Rat-tat-tat! Ratty-tatty-tat-tat! It's crazy. Oh, boy. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah. Yeah, this one, there it is. Look at this shit. Look at this guy fires these rounds.
It's just like Call of Duty. It's fucked up.
It's just laying shit into the tree line. And the comments are great because they're just people that think they know everything. And he's got to reload.
I am reloading!
Imagine being in this situation.
No way.
The anticipation of getting shot would be fucking... Like, how do you function in that? Just being like, bullet's going to hit me. Bullet's going to hit me. That would be the one thing I'd be constantly thinking.
What are they going with? A GoPro?
It looks like GoPro, doesn't it?
They got some GoPros.
GoPro cams. Imagine if you had the kind of technology for D-Day. Could you imagine watching this shit? Like during...
Yeah! What's it at?
They don't know where they are. They have a couple of these nice lightweight machine guns. And they just rake the friggin' tree line with it, give the other guys enough time to poke their head up and try to aim and shoot accurately. These guys just sweep with the machine guns.
But how can they see? There's nothing to see.
That's just it. You got to sweep with the machine gun and try to keep the enemy's head down. And then the other guys with the scopes on their rifles, they look to the tree line to try to find the actual targets. That guy's just firing like a madman.
How much does each bullet cost?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Right?
Now, what's got to suck about being in that situation? You don't even know in the end if you hit anyone.
Yeah.
In some of these situations, you have no idea.
Unless you do recon.
Yeah,
but then you got to be brave enough to do that.
It's insanity.
God bless these guys, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah. They just don't know.
Which one? All right.
And they start shooting back at him. It's like,
really?
Yeah.
There you go. There? Yeah.
I guess they're launching some grenades over to see what.
Fuck!
It's like, what the fuck? Look at all the fucking rounds he's throwing out. It's just amazing. And what's this for? Like, what? It's like, are we trying to take something here?
What's up? What's up? What the fuck?
He says that every time they shoot back at him. What are they supposed to do?
They all have helmet cams in?
I don't know if they all do.
That's a good quality camera, man.
Yeah, they've gotten to the point where they could get a nice, lightweight, good quality camera that isn't obtrusive on the soldiers. So you're seeing a lot of this shit that's going on now in real war.
Amazing fucking show.
It's crazy.
Quality.
Goes loading up. It's a fucking pain in the ass loading those saws. Then they start running out of ammo.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. That is great quality, though. And it's amazing how much it looks like a video game. But, man, that anticipation, though, you ever get your back turned around in dodgeball and you're, like, scared to turn around because you know you'd just get hit in the face the second you look again? That would be that feeling all the time. Just waiting for a bullet to fucking catch you in the face.
Does he have fuck on his knuckle?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got fuck spelled on his knuckles. It's a language that real people use in real situations. Well, go full screen. What's wrong with you?
You're right.
Fucking shoot.
They're fucking shooting. Of course, it's war.
We gotta check these out over the weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and they're really fucking...
I'm down to my last 400.
Click here to watch part 2. What happens in part 2?
Last 400 rounds. What's that?
What happens in part 2?
They
I
realize
haven't seen part 2 yet. What happens, Jim?
they realize that they learned a little something from each other, and they do a cop buddy thing.
Oh, no. We were shooting at each other. Then we realized that we're really buddies together.
It's
fucking Sandler. Jeez, just come in here.
The guy to this machine gunner's left, he just holds the gun over his head and shoots over the wall. He's the smart guy. He's like, fuck that. I am not poking my head up. This guy's ballsy, man. He pokes his head right above the wall.
Well, that's just his helmet.
And starts shooting. When he starts shooting, though, he fucking puts his head right above the wall. Look at this. He's up above the wall right there. He's looking. And that guy, too.
All right, watch out, I'm fired.
Craziness. They're shooting up that hill. It's scary. And you hear and see a couple of rounds hit behind them on the wall. They are definitely being shot at. That's a lot of ammunition.
Jeez.
Yeah, see that guy? He's like, fuck that. I'll hold it over my head.
That's a firefight, right?
Yeah. This is just the real fucking deal right there.
Do they got to do paperwork for every bullet?
Imagine that. I fired my 856th bullet at a gentleman that was behind a tree.
By the way, Jimmy's got to help me out with this. Last night, yesterday on the way home, Kenny has a new trick he does.
Oh, no.
It's so you know, like the back of your hand, I like to be in uncomfortable situations. Yeah. Kenny's new thing when he drops me off, like yesterday I decided to go to the gym after work, so he's dropping me off. He stops in the crosswalk while it's walk.
Oh, no.
And now, right in front of my face is a woman, like, what the fuck? Like, he won't pull through.
Right,
and there's plenty of room, by the way. It's not even a situation whatsoever. And what did he say to her yesterday?
He's got to get out, miss. He's handicapped.
He's just looking at me.
What an asshole.
It's so uncomfortable.
That's great.
Her face is pretty much pressed up against the window where I'm sitting. And it's just awkward and uncomfortable for everyone. And then yesterday he just pulls up your truck and stops in the middle of traffic.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. Yeah, I heard Jimmy go, "Why didn't you pull in?"
Right. There was plenty of room
to pull out.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to the left
to go around. People are beeping.
Oh, and then he beeped the horn once, and Jimmy had me howling, going through the scenario that he has to now go home and account for the beep.
Yes.
With paperwork and why he did it.
Beep number 734 occurred. I like to count beeps because the warranty guarantees 50,000.
Look at him.
He rarely...
Do I see a smile on his face?
No, not at all. He's probably trying to frown, but his face made a mistake.
You know, mark the date. It was June 14th.
Who's marked the date? Is he coming in later?
June 14th was the first time he used his horn this year.
It was. Wow.
Yes, and we've been in some situations
He
where
doesn't like using that horn.
We yell at him. We're like, fucking beep.
I don't want to wear it out.
I know. I can't wait till his car gets hit or sideswiped because he refuses to use a horn.
He didn't beep the horn.
He has to fucking repaint it.
And then I hope if it does happen, something fucks up and the horn sticks during the accident. Man! He's just sitting there.
This guy has been in a firefight.
Oh!
You know, Joe, God bless you. No joke. I don't even know how you do this shit.
It's craziness.
What do you got there, buddy?
They're throwing frags out now. Guy's got a fucking... Look at it. It's helmet
not nice,
cam.
Anthony.
He's throwing... Not fag. He's throwing a frag. Yeah, they're throwing grenades over the wall.
Wow.
The guy's like, fuck this! And just goes, give me one of those.
But why
and
over the
starts
wall? Where are they
lobbing
going?
Across into the wood line. They're trying to get it into the bushes and trees.
They can't throw that far, can they?
Probably not.
How close are they?
They're fun to throw, I would gather.
Yeah, you got to throw a few of those.
Yeah, you got to shake these people up a little bit.
Joe, could you add to our conversation?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, yeah, I did Iraq 4 times. I went to Afghanistan once in Helmand Province with 2nd Battalion, 9th Marines. And throwing frags is fucking cool as shit. Like, when you're getting shot at and stuff like that, it's not really scary. It's a rush, and it's fucking awesome. Those stupid fucking tallops, they start lighting you up from like 300 meters out, and you just go nuts to 240. But the best is when you get really close and you take that like 66 millimeter law and just launch a fucking rocket at them, and they just lose their minds.
Really? That sounds fucking crazy. But you're not thinking about a bullet fucking smashing into your face?
No, it's not like you're really nervous about. You're worried about your boys, and so like I'm a sergeant, so when I go out, I go out with like 12 guys, and you're worried about them because they're like hanging their heads around the wall and doing stupid shit. You're like, get your fucking head down, retard.
Oh, but, it's not politically correct.
No, you should be
shot
up
at
for that.
But it's awesome. It's so much fun. I'm getting out of the Marine Corps in 3 months, and it's going to suck. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. But afterwards, you have a cigarette, and you're like, holy shit. But then you got to do all the goddamn paperwork afterwards too, like you guys were talking about.
There is paperwork, yeah. That's fucking weird.
I don't know
paperwork in war.
I don't know how you go back to regular society after being in like a firefight like we're watching
You're
right
a sick
now.
society.
Next thing you know, you got to deal with like the crap we deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have a car to get you out of most situations. I'm thinking. You should never have to deal with a speeding ticket at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like we gotta play by the rules, stuff like that. But like my mom will call me and she'll be like bitching about like. She's like, oh, my phone doesn't stop ringing at work. I'm like, I just got shot at 4 times today, and you fucking care about your phone ringing too much? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. I watching these videos though, it really does give you some perspective. That's some crazy shit.
If you want to see, there's another one that's called Turf Wars.
Yeah.
And it's 2nd Battalion, 9th Marines, and that's when we were down in Marja. And it's 2nd Battalion, 9th Marines Echo Company, and it's one of the other squad leaders out down there with. And it's just funny shit because, like, the guys are, like, running. You'll see the Afghans, and they're not the best shots, to say the least. Like, they're shooting, like, over the top and stuff like that. And the Marines are, like, engaged in proper shooting positions and lancing fire and maneuvering.
Yeah, they really don't. For the most part, I guess the opposition doesn't really have that good a training. So, you guys probably got the jump on them, I would think.
Yeah. The Pakistani guys and like the Hakawi network guys and shit like that.
Hakawis, those were from F Troop.
Were they really?
Yeah, the Hakawi Indians, because they were lost, and they said, "We're the Hakawi."
Oh my God, you got to go?
Yes.
Oh, I got to go.
Oh, Jimmy.
No,
okay.
I don't want to. I very rarely have to.
Yeah, but I got to go.
Go ahead.
No, I just realized I got to go.
What?
You don't have to go anywhere.
I don't mean to end the show. I just have to.
Yeah. You don't have to end the show.
I'm worried about traffic. I press.
Hey, Joe, why didn't these guys... I was watching this video, right? And they go on for a little while there, and they're shooting into the tree line. Bye, Jimmy. Have a good weekend, man.
I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Give me a text. Why wouldn't they... I mean, there are resources there. Why not just call in a fucking gunship or something to wipe out that tree line?
Well, getting called for fires is really hard because after we've hit like innocents and stuff like that, you have to get permissions for that.
Oh, I hate rules.
Yeah, so like where we were in Marjo, we had air support like all the time, but you can't get a fire support mission usually unless you have your troops in contact, meaning that you cannot maneuver, like you're completely suppressed.
Oh, so you're totally fucked, and then okay, so they want you to get the job done yourself.
Yeah, basically, unless you go out with females, and then they bring God and everybody along to make sure that they're protected.
Are you shitting me? If some chicks are with you, they'll give you more resources?
Oh my God! You've got air, you've got drones watching you.
No shit! Wow.
Around.
They love the vagina because they got the heat-seeking moisture missile. Get it? The heat-seeking moisture missile.
I used to say that.
Who didn't?
Oh, okay, good.
Remember that one?
Good, because I think you're making fun of everyone that used to say that, and I certainly was one of those douches. What an idiot.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they don't want the girls getting hit with that. No, that's for sure.
That would be
wow, I
bad.
never knew that. That's some insight right there.
I like this Joe guy.
Yeah, Joe's a good egg. All right, man. Well, hoorah. Have a good weekend.
Hey, I appreciate it, boys.
Thanks for the call, man.
Take care. Fucking best radio show ever. We'll see you guys later.
Of course it is. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.
There he goes. Yeah, I finally like a caller. Very funny motherfuckers.
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Oh,
Sunday.
Opie. Happy Father's Day. Look at that.
Thank you.
It's Father's Day. That's from Creepshow, I think. Right?
Oh.
Bedelia, Where's my cake, you bitch?
It's like an extra holiday.
Love that one.
Father's Day is kind of like in between Christmas and your birthday.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
It's like a little holiday. Yeah, you know what? It means nothing to me.
I know.
That's so weird. And then you guys,
it's
they're like Travis here and stuff, and you.
Actually, it's like a birthday light.
Yeah, birthday light.
Yeah.
It's shared with a lot of other guys out
But
there.
it has that same feeling. You get a couple little things.
It's Father's Day.
Even though I said I didn't want anything this Father's Day.
Yeah.
Why?
Did you? Are you that guy? I don't want anything.
No, not being that.
But do you get
I'm not being that
something anyway?
character right now. No, we'll go to. I think we're going to go to. We're going to go to one of those all-you-can-eat meat places.
Oh, like they carve the meat off there?
I think it's I think we're going Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah.
I think there's different types now, though, right?
Is there?
Rodizio.
What?
No, I'm going the Philly area. Oops.
Oh, Philly.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
now there's gonna be a whole situation outside the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Fight off people going in and out.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi, all that shit. Yeah, because people care about us.
Yeah. As we sit here in our little studio, not allowed to go out or do anything.
I had to tell my dad he was not going to have a visit from me for Father's Day.
Why?
Why is that?
There's a wrestling pay-per-view in Jersey.
Oh.
WWE's in town. No way out, baby.
It's not gonna be around forever.
That's crazy.
You know how I would love to see my father this fucking Father's Day?
Oh,
yeah, but
man.
at the same time,
And I'm not going
Take
to
him for granted. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
I did the gravesite for one Father's Day. Never again.
Why would you do that?
With the crowds.
Oh, and they're all
and
depressed.
the rubbernecking and it takes forever just to get into the cemetery. Fuck that.
People are just dying to get into the cemetery.
oh man,
right? Hear about the plane that crashed at the cemetery?
Yeah. I'll make it easy for everybody. You think they had to pull the body out? Or why wouldn't you just leave the body there?
Yeah.
Dig a hole, throw it in.
Right.
So that's
They're
the
already
end game
there.
anyway.
Don't worry about it.
No, there's always a traffic jam around the cemeteries for Father's Day and Mother's Day.
Yeah. People going. I don't know why. That whole thing.
Well, I learned from my dad. He's
ghoulish.
He didn't do that shit.
No, it's they plant them and then you fucking, you know where they are. They're not leaving.
Where's your dad?
Not like you could talk. Out in California somewhere.
What, in a thing?
Yeah, he's in a thing.
In a cemetery thing?
I guess so. I've never been there. I don't know.
Did he get a good thing, like a bench or something?
A bench?
Yeah, some of the people get benches so you could sit down at least.
Probably not. No, I wouldn't imagine
You didn't
there's
get
a
the bench
No.
overlooking a nice valley or something?
No.
You didn't get that?
I think there's a funnel there. We could just turn over a beer bottle.
Did he get the low ground?
Did he get the low ground? Yeah.
Meaning,
Sure.
there's a possibility he might float away someday.
Yeah, maybe. Some flooded areas.
Calverton. This guy's asking. That place is always packed on holidays.
That's
Every
out
cemetery
east.
is packed on holidays.
Yeah. that's what
Every
they do.
single one. And then
That's what they do.
Then they jack up their flowers nearby, all that shit.
Yeah.
People making fucking money off our dead relatives.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, you don't see a John Cena Big Show steel cage match every day either. So
Is that how you presented it to your father?
you just kind of weigh your options, and figure out,
He was there for you for your wedding a mere couple weeks ago, and now
Well,
Father's
that's
Day,
another
you're
thing.
blowing him off for a pay-per-view.
Exactly. I mean, we literally just saw each other a couple weeks ago for the wedding.
Why don't you just watch it with him? A nice Father's Day moment.
Yeah, why don't you bring him?
You don't want to go to that.
Why?
He doesn't share your
enthusiasm
for wrestling.
He took me to enough shows when I was a kid. He doesn't want to keep going to these
Maybe
shows.
he wants to rekindle that,
Bond.
that bond that you guys had as a kid.
I don't think he does.
You never know.
Sometimes
What
you
is it?
don't.
No Way Out?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I guess I'll talk about that on the 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah, we'll listen.
Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus? Come on.
Sheamus, nice. What? I have no
Sounds
idea.
great. I know.
World title.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to hang out and talk about all this.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
We got a weekend to start.
Oh.
Right. I'm unplugging.
All right, everyone.
But the trick is...
What are you doing?
That.
Look,
I almost have you
I know
here
what
till
his
10
bid
o'clock.
is, and I'm going to explain to you idiots.
Oh, I know.
The show officially ends at 9:52 to get everything in before 10 o'clock. That's how it always works.
That's terrestrial rules.
No,
we
no.
play by satellite rules.
No, we don't.
Which
No.
there are no rules.
Exactly. There are no
Really?
rules.
Except all the ones that...
That was the selling point when we came here.
3 to
No
7.
rules, except these.
Except
Read them.
all these rules.
Adhere to them or be fired.
We are well known for doing a 3 to 7 afternoon drive show.
Yeah.
That was the peak of this program that we've been trying to get to ever since, and it's just not happening.
You're almost there.
But 3 o'clock, we didn't talk till 3:20 was our first break. And then we left at 6:52.
You want to see me count to 100?
See ya Monday.
I don't think you can do it.
All right, you've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. And now the moment you've waited for rears its ugly nose. Head after Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next.